Hmm. Good morning. I gotta get called. Yeah. I got an extra something in this room. Good morning, Mary. But I've got an extra something here I gotta take out. Let me see. Hello? Mm-mm. Some stuff all right. Y'all give me a second. I'm trying to figure out how to get this extra so we don't have this feedback. Uh, no, I don't know how to do this. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm here, but I got an extra string going. I don't know how to get rid of it. Let me see if I do this. Does that have no? Hmm. I don't know how to do this. I gotta figure it out. Hey, Greg, I don't know. I asked twice. Hmm. Nope. Nope. This is why you early. My son is probably rolling somewhere cracking up because he would not fix. Hmm. Give me a second. I will figure this out. Hmm. I don't. I've never done this. I've added myself in twice, so I don't know how to take me out. Y'all bear with me. Hmm. I don't know. Hey, Miss y'all hear this echo? Figure out how to get this other screen out of here. Did that do it? Is this nope. No, still I'm working on it. I saw it when I did it. I don't know when I did it, y'all. I don't know. 2 see. No, hold on. Chrome. Past the week. Okay, give me a second. Imma back and come back with you guys. Y'all, I'm not savvy. Meanwhile, the market is raging on. People probably making millions of dollars trying to figure out how to get rid of an echo. Night rail heavy. I don't know how to take this out. Okay, that didn't. You all don't know. I'm totally stumped. Hmm. Hey, everybody. Mm, wait a minute. Did that happen? Um, can you all hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Let's see. Because if you can hear me, then I think I'm okay. I think I had the volume up. Tell me if you guys can hear me. I need somebody to tell me. I hear, but it's breaking up a bit. Okay, that's because I've got two two people in the stream. Marilyn, is it clear? I know you can hear me, but is it clear? Because if it's clear, I'll keep going. If not, then I need to figure out how to get this other. I added myself into the stream twice, and I don't know how to take the second one out. I should have done that when I saw it, but hey, solo layout. It's clear, yes. Hallelujah. We're rolling with it, people. Whatever it is, this is what we're rolling with today. Thank you all for being so patient. So if some stuff happens today, you'll know what's going on. I still have myself in this stream twice. So we'll just see what happens the rest of the day. If at any time the sound gets really funky, just let me know. So let me just back up in case somebody catches us on the replay. My little ponytails. Okay, so y'all could tell I was up with Kathy this morning at 5:30 journaling, right? And I try to get a nap in between. It does not pay. I need to just stay up and get myself together and get ready for the stream. But it is what it is. Kathy's journaling session this morning, pure gold, pure gold, pure gold. So if you haven't called Kathy Hampton's journaling session in the morning, do yourself a favor and get over there. Yeah. And Marilyn usually wakes me up. Marilyn usually sends me a text in the morning. So let me get on with it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel From Lack to Legacy. On this channel, we're all things money, investing, and mindset, particularly how to go from a scarcity mindset to a mindset of abundance. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, welcome. You found me. You found us. So let me tell you what you're looking at. If this is your first time here, this is a learning community. Everybody knows I took a trading class about 6 months ago, made a little money. I was like, oh my goodness, if I can make money, then anybody can make money doing this. But I also found out along very early in my journey that if your mindset is correct, you could get yourself in a whole lot of trouble. And so I wanted to address both mindset and money. They go hand in hand. Also along the way, I was basically learning this skill by myself. And I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher for the last 30 years, and I know cooperative learning is just another method, and it works for me. So I opened up my whole life, my whole kitchen. You all get to see the whole thing. These ponytails are really crooked. You all get to see everything. You get to see the mistakes I make. You get to see the lessons I learn. You get to see it all, and I'm so grateful to have you all here. I'm so grateful to have family and friends that come back. I don't understand it. They come back every Tuesday, they come back every Thursday, so we must be doing something right here. Also, in this community, you will find traders like myself who are very new. So let me just stop and give you my disclaimer. You all know you do not take financial advice from anybody who tells you they've only been on the internet 6 months. That would be me. So I don't give professional advice. I don't give financial advice. I don't do any of that stuff. But what I do is just host a learning community. A part of our community is that every other Wednesday, we have a Zoom study session, and it was so good yesterday. We went over support and resistance and trend lines. Very simple concepts. But also a part of our community, we have experienced traders that drop into our chat. So if you have questions, drop them in the chat. I'll do my best to answer what I can. Then we'll invite our more experienced traders to, help and guide us. And they do so generously donate their time and their expertise. So without further ado, we need to decide today what we're going to trade. But what I can do is share with you what our paper account did yesterday. So I think I have a screenshot of it. Let me see if I can pull up the screenshot. We made about $700 yesterday in our paper money account. We had 3 contracts for QQQ. We had 6 contracts for Love, and I purchased, yes, I went out on a limb. I purchased 10 contracts of Ford because the contracts were so inexpensive. They were $50 a piece. So for our initial investment of $500, we made over $100 on those Ford contracts, and it didn't take very long. Ford shimmied on up. I cashed them out. We're still holding the Love contracts, and I'll show you that now. I need to check on it and see what Love is doing anyway. So let me pull it up for you guys, and we can see really. Hey. Love is up almost $457. I'll pull it in so you guys can see really quickly. Our Love contracts are doing well. I'm so pleased. I'm pleased with that part of the program. Now, my tech skills might be a little janky, but as an investor, we're coming along, and I'm pleased about that. So let me show you in real time where we are. Can you guys see that? We are up 448, and I'll pull it in so you can see. So this is what we're holding for Love. And so far, we had 3 contracts that have made $133.50 so far. Today, they've made $75. These 3 contracts made $315 so far total, and today they've made $87 just since the market opened. So let's go ahead and look at the Love chart. Let me put it up. 15 minutes. And you can see overnight, Love hit a high of 32. And everybody knows Love is Southwest. So let's see what she's doing. Okay. So we've got some upward movement even this morning. remove the banner. Gotcha. Thanks, Marilyn. I'm telling y'all, I say it every day. If you don't have a Marilyn in your life, then you better get one. This show, this little ditty here, this little show here would be nothing without Marilyn. Y'all take Marilyn seriously because she comes faithfully and she helps me get it done. I definitely want to share, but Marilyn makes sure that things run seamlessly. So, so far, the only thing that we're holding today are six contracts of love, which is Southwest. So we have some decisions to make. I don't want us to lose any money. We've been banking money pretty well. We are up $471. Let me show you all how our account is growing because I'm very proud of this. Everybody knows, if you can see this, that um, when you start your paper money account, you start out with $200,000. The only thing that you can do with that is reset it. And every time you reset it, it'll go right back to $200,000. So you can't add money to this. The only way you can add money to it is you got to earn it. So far, y'all, we've earned $18,000. Who doesn't? Who don't want to make $18,000? And that is less than a year. Some of our trades that have been the most lucrative is love. Personally, y'all, I don't like to trade love. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't like to trade it. I don't like the way it trades. It takes too long compared to Ford and compared to QQQ. It pays, but I don't know. It's something about I don't like the way it moves. I don't know. I can't explain it. I watched it all day yesterday. I mean, she's moving pretty good today because today we've made $193. Love is up 43 cents, basically 44 cents since yesterday, up 1.38%. So hey, I mean, I might not like it, but it's a money maker. It's definitely making money for us. So I'm just gonna watch it for a little while. I'll even put it on the 5-minute chart so we can look and see if we see a distinctive pattern. See, I don't like this. Look at these candles here. That thin body, this doji. Mm, we had this crossover here. I don't know. It was in a downward trend. You see the lemon squeeze turn yellow, yellow lemon squeeze. We know it's a TTM squeeze, but I call it a lemon. I just can't break the habit. It is what it is. But you see this yellow bar coming in. You see this diminish. So it looks like the downward trend is ending. We might be poised for a crossover, and price looks like it's still going to keep going up. So what I'm going to do is just roll back through the time frames. I'm going to go and pull out and look at the weekly time because I always do. I mean, it's just a thing to do. You should know where it's headed week. So look at what love has done. We had this real sweet weekly. Each one of these candles represents a week. So you see for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks, love was up, then down, 4, up, and down. So you all know my real monthly count. Last week, I bought, what was it this week? I don't know, it was either earlier this week or last week. Because love was headed down like this, you all, I bought puts. And that thing hit the bottom with the RSI and bounced right back up. And this is what she's doing. So I am so hoping seeing these red bars, and I'm hoping maybe, and you should not hope when you're trading. I explained this to everybody yesterday, the mistake I made. I will confess in front of the whole world so that you don't make the same mistake that I made. I'll even show you why it was a bad trade. I know why it was a bad trade, but I'll show you and I'll tell you how I got into that trade. Um, so yeah, so on the weekly chart, you can see this bounce off of our RSI. It had gotten down to 30, a value of 30, which is oversold, and it bounced up and it's going straight up. So it just, you can't deny that this is an upward trend. And this different shade of red, it's not bright red anymore, tells us too, and just confirms that this trend could be this downward trend is waning. So that's to look at the weekly chart of love. Let's look at the daily chart. And I can't make this thing say what I want it to say. So what we do is we actually just read what the candlesticks say. And clearly, This is an upward trend, and it's a nice one too. I'm telling you, when I see these little stair steps like that and they're jumping, these candles don't have wicks. This is pure upward movement, not a lot of this is a rally. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. This is a 5-day rally. Lord knows I need us to switch. The trend needs to turn down for real money, but in our paper money account, this is all good for us. All this going up. You see here on the MAC, we got that crossover. Look at these green bars getting bigger. This space in between these two on this indicator, that's a good sign. Look at the RSI heading straight up. We know that when this thing turns yellow, the next color is going to be blue, which is more of an upward trend. So, hey, it was a bad trade in real life, but it was a great trade for us in our paper account. I'm just going to continue to come down the time frame. So I'm going to go from the daily to the hourly chart just so we can see, is this something we want to hold on to? And I'm pretty sure we do because it looks like it's just going to keep going up. Look how overbought. See, I don't know. When it's overbought like that, man, look how long that's been. That's a long time for that thing to be up above 70. So here's the only hope that I have for my own personal money is that you see these in our TTM squeeze, that these blue bars and they're diminishing. It does suggest that we might see some downturn in price. And I am so hoping that this thing just comes on down. We can also see these green bars here as they diminish in size and the color changes. Hopefully, we'll get some red coming in here and we'll get some downturn. For me, I've got about 8 days. Yeah, I think that contract expires next Friday in real life. So we'll see what happens next week. Y'all pray for me. But let's get back to why we're here. We're here today because look at that. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. So there you have it. Nirel always asks me, she said, Sandra, I'm always curious, what is the initial investment? And so you can see our trade price. Says $1.02, but actually you multiply this by 100 because if you have been following along, when you purchase an options contract, one contract gives you control over 100 shares. So we multiply this by 100. So really, one contract is $100. That's still pretty reasonable. And we bought three of them. So this is a $300 investment. So on our $300 investment, we've already made $100. These were a bit more expensive, and you know that they're a bit more expensive because they're $1.93, which is actually $193. So this is roughly $200. So this was roughly a $600 investment. But they're more expensive because look how much time we have on this contract. We basically have twice as much time on this contract. This doesn't expire for 15 days. This one expires in 7 days. So not bad for a $300 investment, and we still got 7 days. As long as it continues to increase, I think we'll hold on to it. So far we've made $516 on, let's say this was 600. Total, we're in roughly, y'all, this is just a rough estimate. 600, $900, we've already made $500. And it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. So let's check the chart again. I'm going to move from the 1 hour back down to our 5 minutes so we could just see. Okay. So we are 31.90. I'm going to move down to the 2 minute. I switched to watching on a 2 minute because my new boyfriend, Oliver Valerian, he watches on a 2 minute chart, and I'm okay with that. So here's why I think we should stay put for a little while. Look here at our TTM squeeze. We've got that blue coming in. They're getting bigger. You can also see it. You don't have to look at it visually. I just look at them visually, but there is you can see the values right over here. So it's going up. It was 10.2 something, now it's 10.37. as these bars get bigger, as long as they're doing that light blue thing, and you can see the RSI is moving up. You can see this green bar starting to come in on our MACD. We had a little crossover here. Hey, and if the price keeps going up, we keep making money. So now we're at 537. You all see it. This anybody could have took this trade. You didn't have to take all of it. You could have done this part. This was a $600 investment. This was a $300 investment. I'm okay. $300 invested to make $171, and we still have 7 days of earning potential. Hey, it was a good trade. I don't care how you slice it. It was a good trade. And so far today, you all know my goal, honestly, because I'm not in here trying to make $1 million. I just want to make some money. If we cashed out today alone, we made $112 on these contracts. We made $138 just today. The market just opened. The market hasn't even been open a half an hour. That's not bad for a half an hour's worth of work. So all in all, we're up 538. We'll continue to watch these. I'm just gonna peek over here in the chat. Please get me monetized. I'm telling you, y'all need good friends. You need good Exodus sisters like I have. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Ayana. Yeah. That's my friend. Clint Hubbard is my friend. I've known him since I was in high school, since my first year at Southern University. I'm telling you, I have great friends, great family, extended friends and family who are so supportive. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you all letting me learn out in the open too, because I was telling somebody, I look back at some of these videos, y'all, they are straight cringe-worthy. The things I didn't know, but again, this community is so kind and so gracious and so full of grace. And so I'm happy to learn in front of y'all. I promise I am. So love is trading for us today. What I'm going to do is switch over to the let me move myself too. I want to see. Can I move myself down? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna move me down here. And I'm gonna open up our watch list to see if we want to invest in something else. If you guys have something that you want me to look at or you want us to purchase today, please drop it in the chat and Marilyn will keep me on my toes if I miss it. Y'all know I like Ford. Ford paid us really well yesterday. Y'all know I love QQQ. So if all else fails, I will purchase some QQQ and some Ford today. I'll look to see, we can practice our entries today. Um, Francis, Francis' question is, um, what I mean, is there a way to find stocks based on price, or do we have to go through and find them? Makes sense. Actually, there is a, I'll show you in the watch list. No, you don't have to do them. You can use their tools in Thinkorswim that will help you search out stocks that are surging. But for me, I'm telling you, if you trade an ETF stock like SPY or QQQ, there are trading opportunities every day of the week. That's why I picked it. I don't like to bounce around. That's how I got in trouble, y'all, because I don't know love like that. I don't know Southwest. I haven't studied it. I have studied QQQ for the last 6 months. I know it. I think for me, like, being a new trader, it makes more sense because I don't have time to plot support and resistance, study price action on a new stock every day. And if you're going to trade, this is just my humble opinion. If you're going to trade anything, you need to know that. You need to have plotted support and resistance. You need to look at trend lines. You're looking for patterns in there. And I don't have time to do that for a different equity every day. So what I usually do is I stick to the one I know because I've already plotted the support and resistance. I've already studied that ticker. but on our I'll show you over here. So if you go to watch list and you click this, you can look over here and it says, let me see, lovers and losers. So these are pre-market movers. If you wanted to, you can hit that and look at this. It tells you these are the stocks in pre-market that were up. So the reason I don't like doing this is because I don't know these, but we do know Meta. So we could look at Meta. I could pull some of these out of here. Once you hit that pre-market movers, you could scroll through here and maybe find something you're comfortable with. Or if you really are, like a gambler, I wouldn't say a gambler, but if you're more or less risk averse, I'm pretty risk averse. I don't play around. I go with what I know. But if you wanted to, you could say, hey, this was up 11%. But see, I don't know what DBTX is. So I probably wouldn't do it that way. But we do know what CBS is. We know that's a pretty stable company. We know that Meta is definitely a stable company. And let's look at CVS, for instance. So I'll hit CVS. Let's go look at CVS's chart. So see, yeah, this was a pre-market mover, but look at it now. It was moving in pre-market, but the truth is, this would have been a great play for a put. There's nothing but downward movement, but we missed that move. We would have had to be in at the beginning at the bell. Do you all see how it was oversold? And I told you once that thing it stayed up there for a while in pre-market, but as soon as the market opened, it died. It just, took a dive. So now that it's down there, it makes sense that sometime in the future it's going to go back up. But I wouldn't even jump in now because the move basically has passed us. If we had gotten in around, let's say this candle or this candle, then yeah, we could have rode it all the way down. That would have been great money for a put. So, Francis, to answer your question, a simple way without doing much research, you could go to your pre-market movers and see what they're doing. Let's check out another one. XLE is an energy ETF. So it's got lots of energy stocks in it. It's just like QQQ. QQQ is heavy with tech stocks. XLE is the same thing, bunches of companies grouped together, but they're energy. And so let's see if we could have made some money on this one this morning. See, I don't like that. That's nothing but chop. Let me scroll through here and see if anybody else is doing anything that we might want to jump on. I don't know what ABR is or AER, but see, there you have it. If you got in the morning, yeah, you could have definitely capitalized on that. And you can see how it went straight from the bottom right to overbought. Man, that was a nice little move from $54 up to almost $56 at its height. Had you gotten in, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. That was about 30 minutes of up. So, yeah, I hope I answered your question, Francis. That's just one way that you could find a company. There's also another feature on Thinkorswim, and I want to say it's under the Analyze tab, but there's one of these. Well, look, shoot, we could go to Market Watch, and then I click on All Public. Pick one. You see all of these that are bright, bright green. Baba's been killing it. So let's add Baba to our watch list. And I can just add it myself. Let me go over here. Personal. Um, I'll do my new list. Let's add Baba. BA. Add it. BA. And let's look and see. Don't forget to remove banner. Thanks, Marilyn. Let's go and look at Baba. We've got it here. I'll pull up the chart and see if we could have done something with Baba. Yeah. So yeah, I would say there are a couple of ways. There are plenty of ways. One, I like to listen to experts in the morning. That's just the way I do it. Chris Sang gives out great. I know. Every time I say it, somebody says, "Oh, I don't like Chris Sang." I like Chris Sang because he gives relevant information. He gives you prices. He gives you levels. Black Girl Stocks on Sunday, she will call out tickers to watch for the week. You might want to go there looking for leads. You could go over here to your watch list and find the morning movers. You could come over here to market watch, just like we did. We just picked Baba out of hat. We could have done that as soon as the market opened. And look, Baba went from 100 to $104. That's not bad at all. So let's look at Baba. Now, I wouldn't get in now because you guys see the crossover, right? You see that move has gone on. It moved on without us. It went from here to overbought. You see the TTM squeeze. All of these things are in what we call confluence. This says it's an upward move. This says we're in an up move. This says an up move. The candlesticks, all of this is in it. They all concur. You also see that we hit a high and now this thing has crossed over and everything is pointing down the opposite direction. But let's see. I'm just going to peek at BABA under the trade tab just to see how much these contracts trade for. So let's see. If we were to get in, I would definitely do, since I don't know this ticker, I would do 14 days. I would do this one here. And we would have probably gotten a call. Okay, not too expensive. They're about $400. You see that $4.35. We multiply that by 100. But see, I probably wouldn't have bought this because look at the delta and the theta. This is the same thing. This is a little more expensive, but you get paid 56 cents or $56 for every dollar movement up that first dollar. And the theta's the same. So you're paying the same. Even this, you're still paying $14 a day in theta to hold these contracts, but look at the difference in the delta. The delta's higher. So, you know, eh. But if you wanted to make some quick money real quick, yeah, you could have. There are plenty of ways to find um, investments in the morning. But I don't like to do it that way. I like to have my stuff all laid out, if not the night before, certainly a few hours before the market opens. So let's see. Let's go here. You all know I want to check out Ford, see what Ford is doing. I think everybody's basically doing the same. Let me see what QQQ is doing. Everybody had a nice little jump this morning. So these would have been scalps. You could have got in this morning. Looks like everybody started out in the green. So let me hit market watch one more time. Yeah, everybody's bright green. I think this is Pinduo. I don't know what that is. Microsoft. Microsoft is up 1.5 or 1.15%. Baba's up, Amazon's up. But you can see that from our watch list. SPY is up. Who's up most? Amazon's up 1.4%. Ford is up almost 2%. I told y'all don't play Ford cheap. Ford is all right with me. I am not mad. It went up this morning from 12.22 to 12.39. That's a nice little jump. Mm, we could have made a few more pennies had I held on to that Ford, but I wanted to cash out, you all. If I don't have to hold them overnight, I try not to hold them overnight. So we took the money off the table and that's that. So let me get over here, look at the chart. I want to look in the chat too to see what you guys want us to invest in. I think I saw Francis said, I think you said blue. So we start for real. We would be purchasing based on the amount we are willing to spend. So how would you go about finding which stocks you can afford? Francis, if you look at what the equity or the underlying is trading for, if it is priced pretty low, like Ford is trading at $11, $12 a share, that is going to help you see how much the options contracts are. Like QQQ is up over $300 a share. Those contracts are going to be more expensive. So the cheaper or the least or the less expensive an underlying is, those options contracts tend to be lower too. You all see that Love is trading around $30 a share. You can get those contracts for a lot less than you could get SPY contracts or QQQ contracts for. So, yeah, we'll talk about risk to reward ratio. That's something I need to work on too. How much are you willing to put out there to make a profit? And is it, you don't want to put out $500 with the potential of making $2. That's not a very good risk reward ratio. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. So some stocks that I like to trade, either paper or in cash, that are very inexpensive are Ford contracts. I like trading Ford, y'all. Ford, you can make money. And so we'll do that. We'll look at Ford today because Ford is a great one to learn with. Even though Love doesn't jive right with me, I don't know what it is. Love is still very profitable and it is still very affordable. I'll go through my watch list, Francis, and we can find some really affordable contracts. Here, if you like to trade ETFs, like I like to trade QQQ SPY, again, you know what an ETF is. That's not just one, and that's not one equity. It's a bunch of them, like the old school mutual funds. You get a bunch of companies together. One that is less expensive is IWM, and it follows the Russell 2000. I'm pretty sure that. And I want to say that those are small cap companies. They might be mid cap. So I'll pull IWM up too, and I'll show you the price comparison. So yeah, if you have an underlying companies like Ford, Love, or an ETF like IWM, the shares are less expensive. The options contracts tend to be a little less expensive too. And we'll look at Lulu, we'll look at Ford. Let me just get in here, covering. Okay, got that out the way. Francis says, for me, it's finding stocks I can afford once I'm ready to trade real money. Francis, yeah, I always tell everybody, start with Ford. First of all, Ford's been around for forever. You can look that up. You can do all the fundamentals. You know it's a sound company. Ford isn't going anywhere. I don't like to. Biotech is really inexpensive. Startups are really inexpensive, but we don't know anything about those companies. Those companies could be here today and gone tomorrow. So I don't like to fool with those. I like companies that we know. Okay, so somebody said Shopify. Let me just write this down. So we'll look at Shopify today, and we'll look at Lulu today. And of course, we'll look at Ford. I'm just scrolling through the chat, you guys. Hey, Linda. Hey, Brenda. Tesla calls above 195 and puts below 93. Thank you, Francis, for that. See, that's a good reason right there to be a part of a Discord group. See, Tim, I like ETF, but I need to learn a few more. Um, See, Tim, one that I like that is more affordable, again, is IWM. And I remember IWM because I call that I want money. IWM, that's my I want money ETF. It's less expensive than SPY, it's less expensive than QQQ, but again, you get to diversify and spread out some of that risk. It's not just one company. Okay, just don't know what those mean yet. Don't worry, we got you, Francis, as long as you're hanging in here. So let's get to it. I heard these companies, Shopify, Lulu. I'm going to show you IWM only because it is an ETF. And if you want to trade an ETF, but you don't want to, risk as much as you would trading QQQ, because those contracts are expensive. They really are. SPY contracts are even more expensive than QQQ, again, because those underlyings, their prices are different. I think, let's look at it. I can tell you what QQQ is trading at. QQQ is trading at 314, and SPY is trading at 403. So yes, those SPY contracts are going to be more expensive. So you guys can see down here, I have IWM. So I'll start there. IWM is currently trading at $176 a share. So let's just compare IWM contracts with, let's say, SPY contracts. So just for kicks, let's go look at SPY, and I'll try to do it the same amount of time. So here's a 7-day contract under SPY. Let's just say we wanted to purchase a call, and we're going to find the least expensive. Look at all of those. So the least expensive SPY contract with a 7-day expiration is going to run you, oh, we don't even have to go through all that. It's going to run you about $420, somewhere in there, because this is the bid ask. That's a nice tight spread there, but we know we're multiplying that by 100. So one contract of SPY will cost you somewhere between $414, $420. Let's look at IWM. Again, we're going to look at the 7 days. We're going to try to find the least expensive. They're almost half the price. They're about $240. And so let me just look at it for real, for real. Let's buy one just to price it and see how much one contract costs of IWM. And we're just going to go here. Yeah, one IWM contract is about $239. You pay a 65-cent commission, 239.65. Yes, way less than QQQ. Let's look at some QQQ contracts. What are they trading for today? QQQ. Yep, we got QQQ here. We want, that's still IWM. So let me go here. QQQ, let's get on this options chain. QQ, 7-day. I don't know if that did that or not. I'm gonna back out of this. Let's go to QQQ's chart. And then I'll go over to the trade tab. 7 days, one QQQ, if we were to purchase by a single, roughly $413. Yeah. So you can see it's about $200 difference. I would not recommend that anybody start with those. IWM, we'll look at that one again. Let's go over here. Get rid of that. Options chain for, I'm gonna go to the chart. Let's look at IWM. See, I would be buying a put, even though she's already down already at the bottom. Think about it. Had you gotten in here? So let's see IWM, 7 days, least expensive. Well, there are others that are less expensive, but they're out of the money, and you can certainly purchase out of the money contracts too. That's a whole another day, whole other lesson. These are $238, yeah. So you can see if the underlying is less expensive, then it's a good chance that those contracts are going to be less expensive. For example, let's look at forward contracts, and for now, you guys, I'm just kinda trying to show you what the price is. What is the forward contract going for? Let's go to trade tab. That's still IWM. Let's see, go over here to the chart. We got forward trade. Oh, here we go. So yeah, forward contracts. For instance, this is why I like forward contracts. Look at this. One forward contract, and again, we could play, well, it's no difference. I was gonna say we could play with that price, but one forward contract would cost you $44. So if you just, that's why I was able to buy 10 yesterday, because the contracts are so inexpensive. You all know I usually buy 3, but that's because I usually trade QQQ and those contracts are so expensive, so I'd never buy more than 3. But you can play. You've got a little wiggle room with 4. With 4, you can purchase 5 contracts and you're still, what is that? That's $200 and you're in the game. So it doesn't take a lot of money, you guys, to get in the game. But I say chill for a bit. Paper trade, paper trade, paper trade. Wait till you get really good at paper trading before you move on. Let me go ahead and add Lulu to our list. I'm going to add Shopify to our watch list. Tesla's already on here. Ford is already on here, and IWM. But I am going to take some of these off because I don't want to do anything with Exxon. I don't want anything on here. We looked at Nike. I don't want to look at any of this stuff. I only want what I want up here. Okay, this looks pretty good. So I've got QQQ, SPY, top 9 holdings, top 10 holdings in QQQ, Ford, IWM. That is an ETF like QQQ, like SPY, but these contracts are less expensive and they follow the Russell 2000. Lulu, we are certainly welcome to look at and Shopify. But you guys, look at how much Lulu trades for, $362. Those contracts are going to be expensive. So let's look at Lulu. Let's get rid of that. I want to look at the chart first. So here's Lulu. Yeah. Have you all noticed all these look the same? In the morning, they had this, everybody had a nice little bump, and then they did this little dive. Let's just roll through. Look at SPY. Not nearly as dramatic, but you can see that drop off. Let's look at Tesla. Oh yeah, those are my fibs and all that stuff. We worked with Tesla. That's too much going on. Let me get over here to QQQ. I'm surprised. So QQQ and SPY, just for the record, QQQ and SPY kind of trade the same way. Look at that. You see that little, and then this, watch SPY. Look how similar these charts look. Let me get bigger. You see that same, and then the up. Many of these stocks that are included in QQQ and Tesla, you'll see their charts mirror that same action in the morning sometimes too. Look at that, same little, and now they're all, everybody's on this upswing for the last 2, 4, 6 minutes. Let's look at Amazon. They aren't exactly, but they mirror each other a bit. They follow. Come on. I'll just go here. Okay. Well, okay, Amazon. Amazon, that's a pattern. You see this? This is what I'm looking for. These are a bit wicky, a little more wick than I care to see, but that was solid. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We hit a new high. I'd be curious to see if they make another new high. This looks good. This looks good. The thing that is a little troublesome is that we are getting really close to being overbought. And that could be, you know, we could bounce off of that. But everything else looks pretty good. So Amazon might be one to watch today too. So let's look at Meta. Oh wow, Meta's doing it. Now that is good looking. That's a good movement right there. Okay, but that's not what we're here for. So let me get over here to the chat and see. Okay, sharing the bid screen helps me see how much I can expect to pay. Thank you. Okay, I wanted to understand why there has been so much talk about it. Okay, we'll look at Lulu. Yes, a big gap up this morning. I'm not mad about that. I should be, and let me tell you all this too. Somebody said, Sandra, don't you want to, when you see a good trade, don't you want to, stop teaching and talking and go trade? No, I do not, because of what I think if you could get your mind around this, it will help you. This thing does this every day of the week. There are thousands of companies that are trading every day. So I have trained my mind, I've trained my body and everything through lots of trial and error. I don't chase trades anymore. I do some stupid stuff, but I don't chase trades anymore. It is not necessary. Do not let that thing. Marilyn helped me in the beginning with fear of missing out. Marilyn can tell you, man, I would no FOMO. No, never. FOMO, you waste a lot of money. You waste a lot of energy. You on a roller coaster. No, train your body, train your mind. When you see it, it does not matter. Once that play has taken off, let it go. There will be other plays, I promise you, in the same day. There will be other trades tomorrow. Even care. I've also trained myself, even if I'm in a losing trade, I don't go trying to fix it. Like, I'm probably taking a bath with that love trade because of those puts. I'm not worried about that. That thing has 9 days to work itself out. What I learned is that what you don't want to do is panic. Like, oh my goodness, let me do something else. No, don't do that. Don't do it. You're chasing trades. Okay, so something's going on. Let me take this out. Is that better, Marilyn? Keep me posted, and maybe I need to not move so much. Um, no, don't no FOMO. Please don't chase a trade. That is never, it never works. Never, never, never works. So, okay, cool. Got it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and look at Lulu. We'll look at Lulu first to see what the heck is going on and what's all the hoopla about. I'm just gonna go back, you guys, and look at Lulu because I don't study this one. So let's go back and look at a year. And so here we go. This is Lulu from 2008 all the way up to this year. And this is what the chart looks like. Each one of these candles represents 1 year of trading. And you can see back in 2009, Lulu traded for $2.17. Just imagine when Lulu was trading for $2.17, what was that, 10, 13 years ago? Had you bought, let's say 1,000 shares, 100 shares. 100 shares would have cost you 200 some dollars. Could you imagine that? Multiply this by 100. Just add two zeros. That'd be $48,000. All you had to do was let that $400, $800, whatever it is, $1,000 you invested in Lulu. Look at how much money you would have. Just letting it sit. That's why long holds have to be a part of your wealth building strategy. What we're doing, and I'm telling you, I started trading options because the market was in such a downward trend. I was really getting soaked on some of my long holds. So I figured, listen, let me offset some of those losses by trading options. Options are only a portion of your investment strategy. So here we are. We can see starting in 2019, that's when Lulu really started to take off. 2020 was a good year. 2021, it hit a high of $485. And then you can see in 2022, not so good. And we're continuing to go down in price. We're at 363, which is $120 off or so off the high. So let's pull it in. So we know that Lulu is down from her all-time high by about 120 some dollars. Let's look at, that's the yearly. I'm going to come down to the weekly chart. There's a monthly in there too, but I don't have time for that. Okay. So here was Lulu October of when? Let's see, does the date come up? This was October 2021. And you can see down slide, little recovery, little rally down, little rally down, little rally down. And here we're rallying back. This is on the weekly chart. So hey, Francis, this might be what all the hoopla is about because lately, look at this. This was on earnings. Hulu had an earnings report and the stock price took off. This is trading in a week. That price, the stock price went from a low of 310, and at one point it was all the way up to 368. Not bad for a week of trading. And then you can see this nice crossover here. So I think this, you see that big jump? This is 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks. Over the course of 3 weeks, Lulu went from trading at 284 to as high as 369. So that's what the big hoopla is all about. It's this really nice uptick in price. I hope that answers your question. Yes, Lulu are those yoga pants. Everybody, remember during the pandemic, everybody was stuck at home, everybody was wearing yoga pants. You had your business in your Zoom meeting, you had your nice shirt, your hair was done, but underneath you had on yoga pants. Yeah. So they saw a nice surge in price. I want to look at it closely to see if there's still something in there that we can capitalize on. So let's go back to it. That's the weekly. Let's look at the daily for Lulu and see what's happening. See if it, whoa, look at that big old gap up. I'm gonna tell you something. When you see a big gap up like that, it has to fill in that gap, y'all. Which means when it comes down, it's going to fill in all of this gapping. A big gap up in price like that. Mm, mm. And you see how overbought it is. I would be more inclined to get puts, not necessarily today, but sometime this thing is going to come down and it's going to fill in this big old gap. That so I might not want to jump in when things are overbought like that. I feel like we kind of missed that move. It might be too late. You can still squeeze some out because today Lulu is up $2.39 since the close. That's up about 6.8%, 0.68%, a little less than 1%. But I think the bigger move for me would be to just chill and wait for this thing to come down. Look at that. I don't know. That right there is pretty troublesome for me. So we'll see. Hold tight, you guys, one second. I'm going to bring in the news because I need to get the paper towel. So let me get our Trader TV on and see what's happening in the news. I need to get some water, and I think I'm out of coffee. So we'll see. Let's go over here to TD Ameritrade. Oh, I don't know. If I turn that volume up, is it going to give you all feedback? I don't know. I'm not going to fool with it. Here's what we will do. Check your sound again. Okay. Oh, shucks. I don't know what's going on, Marilyn. Um, let's see. So let me take this back out. I think I better keep it simple today. Give me 3 minutes. I'll be right back, you guys. Hold tight. Let's see. I think if I do that. Okay. I'll be right back. Got some water. Okay. Okay, Marilyn, can you hear me now? Let me get this out the way. It's that extra thing. I don't know how to take it out. It's muted. I turn the sound down. I don't know what else to do with the sound, you guys. So if it gets too bad, as long as you can hear me, Marilyn, I just need some feedback from you. You can hear me? It's an echo. Shucks. Okay, let me think. Where would it be coming from? I don't know how to get rid of it. Yeah, I need my boy here. Is it good now? Okay, we just want to try to maintain what we got. Um, let's watch Lulu, you guys. Lulu is up. Let's look at Lulu on the 2 minute. Perfect. As long as you can hear me, we're gonna trudge through. So yeah, look at Lulu, you guys. This is this isn't something I would jump into just yet. Let me see. No, I don't know. I don't know. Um, I would be more inclined. Let me just roll through these and look at these charts to see if it's something I would be willing to jump into this morning without having plotted it out. I don't like any of this. This is all chop. I don't like that. Let's look at Apple. Okay. Mm, I don't like this setup either. Not at this point. Look, have we gotten an Apple at the beginning? You all see that little hop, hop, hop? She might continue hopping like that, but being so close to this, on the RSI, so close to 70, I don't know about that one. This definitely would have been a nice move. Don't know. I'm looking for call opportunities or put opportunities. Look at Meta. Woo. Wow. That was money. Google. I don't see anything. I'm looking at the RSI. Let's see. Google. Everything's green today. So we're looking probably for some call opportunities. And for a call, for me, the RSI would have to be down here somewhere. Okay, AMD. Hmm. AMD, okay, is up 2.9%. I hope you all can see this. AMD's ATR, which is average trading range, is $4 a day. So far, AMD is up $2.29. So clearly a little more room. AMD might be a good one, you all, and it's not that expensive. And the reason I say that is look where we are. If we were going to purchase a call down here, the RSI is under 40. AMD might be one to watch. Let's just watch this one for a little bit. Um, this downward trend, if we got a crossover here, I think AMD might be a good, let me look at it again on Market Watch. AMD. Mm, indices. It'll be over NASDAQ somewhere. Um, where's AD? There it is. So AMD is up we can see that over there. Okay. I don't know. I think maybe let's keep an eye on AMD if we want to. We looked at Google, Shopify, but we could buy any of it, y'all. We got paper money. Hmm. To be honest with you, I like with the way this might be shaping up. And remember, we haven't done any of the stuff you're supposed to do. Plotting support and resistance, looking at price over time. We haven't done any of that stuff. But we could jump in the game. What's paper money? Don't like, I don't know, Microsoft, that's a bunch of chop. Nvidia. Nvidia contracts, I think, are kind of expensive, but that doesn't look bad. Costco, I know these contracts are expensive, but another big old gap up. Woo. From here, and that price jumped all the way up there. It has to fill that in. The market will fill this space in. So there might be some good opportunities. Forward, um, IWM, 177 off a high. Eh, I say let's just go for what you guys do out there. It can't hurt. We can make our best entries. We can wait, and I'll tell you why. Let's look at Shopify and see if we wanna just wait it out and find a good entry. Hmm, Shopify, maybe. You guys look at where the RSI is, and I'm talking about we're really, we should have plotted this out. Let me just look at Shopify over time. Shopify might give us an opportunity to get in if we get in now. Let me just look at it over the last few days, what's been happening. Okay. So, yep. Okay. Let's look at the week. Shopify might be one. Um, yep, yep. Okay. So here we go. Shopify. I don't know who suggested Shopify. AMD looks pretty good, yeah, and Shopify too. I'm gonna go ahead, you guys, because let's go back. I'm gonna tell you why, if I had to do something, I would look at Shopify. Here's Shopify over the last 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3. It's been going up for the last 3 weeks. Look at our MACD. We got this bright green coming in. These could be further apart. I'd be a little more comfortable, but our RSI is pointing up. You see that bright blue popped up again. That's for the week. Let's look at Shopify for today on the daily chart. Okay, we have some consolidation there. Up, it's still up. I like this. If it, I don't know. It could go either way. Okay, let's even pull down a little further. I'm gonna go and look at Shopify on the hour. Yeah. Look at that crossover. Maybe it's up way up high. Hey, maybe we could get a couple puts on Shopify, and here's why I'm saying that. We're about to do this little crossover. Our RSI is really up here, overbought, pointing down. If we could get a crossover here, you see this is waning. What we got to lose? This paper money, what we got to lose? Um, in real life, I would really wait for this crossover. That's the hourly. Let me look at it. Let me pull down a little more. Let's look at it 15 minutes and see what's happening. Yeah, 49. That's our RSI I'm looking at. We got these red. Only thing about this, look, definitely in a downward trend. But this, see how thin this is? Lot of sellers, I mean, a lot of buyers coming in because at one time, this candle was red, guys. It opens at the top and closes at the bottom. So buyers came in, or no, is that the opposite way? I don't want to say too much about this candle, but when I see one like that, I like full body candles. This, what I could say to you with certainty is that there is a lot of tension here. Buyers and sellers are fighting here, and I don't know. If this was a full-bodied red candle, I'd be like, "Yeah, let's jump in. Let's watch this price for a little while." It's only up 14 cent, up 15 cent. Let's do both. Let's do Shopify. We'll buy calls and puts. We'll see what happens. So today we can practice how to place our OCO orders again. Yep. Yeah, yep. Okay, let's go ahead and do Shopify. We will purchase calls and puts in Shopify, and we will practice how to do those OCO orders, which is what you should do. And then after we do that, we'll go back and plot support and resistance just for kicks. But just to get in the game, let's go ahead. I don't know who suggested Shopify, but we'll go ahead and work with Shopify today. So I'm going to get over here to the trade tab. Mm, I like this. We've got 7-day contracts. We've got 15-day contracts. And we want to make money for our accounts. So let's see how much these cost. Shopify shouldn't be too expensive. I'm going to go with the 15 days since you don't really know. I'm going to buy, I'm looking here at my delta, my theta, and my open interest. That looks cool up there. 80 and 5. Hmm. I like that. If we're gonna pay 6 cent or $6, we might as well pay 5 and move up here. So I'm gonna buy 3 of these, and we're gonna buy custom with an OCO bracket. And you guys know what that is. Our OCO bracket is where we place a limit for our profit and we place a stop for our loss. So let's get in here real quick with 3 of these. And these are 3 calls. Calls are what you purchase when you think that the price is going to go up. So we'll buy 3 calls, we'll buy 3 puts and see what happens. I'm gonna make this 3. We want to sell 3 if we get to our profit target, and we want to sell 3 if we start to lose too much on this. I'm gonna come over here and unlock this, put this on percent, and let's be realistic. Let's say if we get to a 5% profit, we're saying stop us out. And for our stop loss, let's say if we lose, we don't wanna lose more than 6, 7. We wanna give this trade enough room. So let's say 8%. That gives us enough room if, remember how we set that stop so tight the other day? I think I set it at like 4% and it stopped us out at $24. We didn't really give that trade a lot of room. So this is just an experiment. We can set our stop loss at anything we like. Okie doke. So let me go ahead and purchase this. So here's, I'm going to change these to good to close, good to close, or good to cancel. And let's see how much this is going to cost us. Okay. So we bought 3 of those. Our initial investment is going to be $1,300. Let's send and see if we get these. And you'll know that the order is filled. So that order has been filled. We just purchased 3 calls and we can look at it really. Yay, we have $600, baby. We have 600 on love. We made 300 and now see, I might change my feelings about love. We made 321 bucks today. That's not bad. I'm not mad. Okay. So there you have it. Okay. And on those calls in Shopify, I'm gonna get to your question. Since I'm over here, let me get back over to Shopify and go ahead and purchase these puts as well, because it looks like Shopify's price might be coming down, might be going up, we don't know. So let me look at my delta, my theta, and all this other good stuff, and the open interest. Here's some good open interest. I don't particularly care for this delta. I like a higher delta, but the higher your delta is, the faster you lose money too. So seems like a good mid round. 105. Okay, let's go ahead and get these. We'll do a custom order on this as well with OCO bracket. We're gonna buy 3. We're gonna sell 3 in case we hit our profit target. We're gonna sell 3 in case we start to lose money. Do the same thing, change this to a percent. I'll stop us out at something reasonable. Let's say 10%. And I'll do the same here, percent. And we'll set a stop, not too tight, if we start to lose, say, 7%. Confirm. We're paying $744. That's a lot less. Let's send, and we'll wait for these to get filled too. But you can see the difference in the price. It was only a 3-cent spread difference, so I'm okay with that. Okay, so those have also, and here we go. We up 636 bucks. Okay, so here we go. Our calls are making money. Our calls have made $7.50. Our puts have lost $1.50. Let's look at the chart for Shopify. Let me pull out, and then I'll get to your question. Let's go down to our I'm gonna look at it on the 5 minute. Okay. So here Shopify is doing. Looks like we're going into an upward trend. So I'm expecting that our calls will be making us some money. I don't know, y'all. Since we do want to make money, we can get rid of those puts anytime we get ready. We don't want to lose too much money. Oh, sure, everybody making money. Calls and puts. Okay. We'll see. We will see what happens here with Shopify. We've made $12 so far with Shopify. This is crazy. Now we're break even. I was wondering how could that be? Okay, so we'll leave it and we'll come back to that. Let me get over here to the chat and check out some questions. See, Tim, you had a question. Good morning, living the dream. Hey, Marissa. Let me go back. See, Tim, are you buying in the money calls? Yes. See, Tim, I generally buy in the money calls. I know that out of the money calls are less expensive. I think it's your choice. If somebody like who's in here, if anybody wants to share their theory on in the money, out the money um, contracts, the only thing that I know that I feel comfortable saying to you is that out of the money contracts will be or tend to be less expensive. I can't even speak intelligently to you about the risk involved, the benefits. That was how I was taught to purchase at the money and in the money. And if and I think Living My Dream might have chimed in, and Johnny may have chimed in too. See, Tim, you might know more than me about the risk involved with in the money or out of the money. But I was taught to purchase at the money or in the money. Hey, Marissa. Good morning, Living My Dream. Who else is here? See, Tim, that's fine. I started with spreads, so I'm trying to learn single calls and puts. Yeah, that's all I know are single calls and puts. But C-Bar used to trade spreads too, vertical spreads. And she left us with her whole setup, how she picks her vertical spreads. That's in the Google Drive if you guys want to look at it. So I tend to purchase in the money calls or at the money calls and puts. That's just the way I was taught. I have to go back and look at my class to see what they say about out the money. Um, but if you want to know, I do have a video on how to pick the perfect options contract. Go back and play that video. And they tell you all about, in the money, out the money, which are better, the they talk to you about the pros and cons of purchasing each kind of contract. So while I don't feel comfortable saying too much more, please look at that video. I think there are 4 videos in the video that I posted with experts, of course, talking about how to pick the perfect options contract, and it gives you the rationale behind both. So that might be something that we could go over in our next Zoom session. Yeah. So let me go back. Let's look at the money and see who's doing what. Okay. So these are let's see, these are calls. Do y'all want to get rid of these puts? Let me look at the chart on Shopify. Okie doke. I'm coming. Yeah, y'all look at this. This is 5 minutes. Clearly, I don't know. I think we might want to get rid of those puts because we want to make money. We don't want to lose money. And clearly, looks like we're doing this up thing. Let me answer Francis's question, and then I'm off for selling the puts, but I'll let you guys decide. Okay. So let me see. Francis had a question. Can you show where let me put it up here for everybody to see. Can you show where the total price was when you hit confirm and send, please? Yes, I'll go back and do that. So let me see. Just looking and learning. Thanks for. Oh, hey, Yvette. Yvette, If you're new, please, Yvette, don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get this channel monetized, girl. Let's work together. Y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe button, share the channel. We want everybody to learn. We want everybody. Okay, Francis, I'm going to do two things. One, I'm about to sell those puts because we're trying to make money. And I want our portfolio to continue to grow. Okay, well, look, here comes this red candle. But let's go back over here and look. I don't want to be losing any money. So here are the puts. Oh no. I don't know. We're still up $9. I'm gonna look at Shopify again. I'm gonna look at Market Watch to see what Shopify. Everybody is pretty. Let me see what Shopify is doing. It's up. Mm, it's looking like a green day to me. Y'all can blame it on me. If we should have kept them, I'm getting rid of these puts. I don't want them. So I'm gonna create a closing order. And I don't mark it out generally because when you mark it out, like to change this from a limit order to a market order, I've always gotten soaked on that. So I'm gonna also, before I sell them, look at where we are in the cycle. Yeah, we're still going up. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those, y'all, because we don't want to lose any money. We just want to make money. So let's get rid of these. Remove the banner. Gotcha. Thanks, Marilyn. Okay, let's get rid of these. Okay, let me get over here. Hide that. Okay, so Francis wanted to know um, to show you where the price is so you know. Okay, so we bought Shopify. Let me look on our watch list and I'll see if there's something else we can purchase, Francis, and then I'll show you where the price is. So I'm going over here to look at our watch list. Is there something we want to buy? Y'all know I like QQQ. I just like being in the game with QQQ. That chart might not be looking like anything, which it isn't. Um, what is Ford doing? 1239. Ew. Okay. Look, Ford looks like I'm about Ford put, y'all. So Francis, just for the sake of teaching, I like the way this is looking. This is heading down. We got some red, this, blah, 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 blue. Let's buy 4 contracts and I'll show you where the price is. I'm going over to trade. I'm gonna look and see. Ford has, I'm gonna go with this that's 15 days out. We're never gonna hold that for 15 days. I'll go 7 days out. And I'm gonna purchase a couple of puts. And you can see here's our bid ask spread. It's only 2 pennies different. That's cool. I like, oh yeah, we'll go right here. We're not selling. Let me go back. We're gonna buy. Mhm. And I'm okay, you guys, buying 2 of these. Let me go back. I don't like that. Let's go back here. We're gonna buy. I'm gonna do it with the OCO bracket. I'm picking this one because I like the delta, I like the theta, I like that there's some open interest here. The bid ask spread is pretty tight. So we're gonna buy custom and OCO. Just as a rule, I'm doing it. And Francis, because these contracts are so inexpensive, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna buy 10. And we'll leave all that stuff there. Let's go ahead and set this up, percent, and we'll profit. I'm just gonna put it at 10. We can take profit whenever we want. The stop, I'll set pretty tight. Let's say stop us out and say 6%. And Francis, here's the price. When I hit confirm and send, right here, you can see it says you're buying 10 Ford contracts. And this is our strike price, a strike price of 23. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the expiration date, April 6, 23. The strike price is $12.50. They're puts. And what we're paying is $350 for 10 contracts, y'all. That's pretty reasonable. So that's where that price came from. So I'm gonna wait to see if these get filled, and they should fill pretty quickly. Yep. So our 4 contracts just filled. Um, yes, me too, you know the truth. As soon as the stuff is done, I'm out. I'm going outside. I need that. That's the balance I need. You just need to be able to follow the cursor. Um, Francis, if you still have questions, I can show you again. Um, live life fearless. You already know. Not sure why, but I can't see. I didn't see it. Okay, you want me to do it again? We're unable to see that pop-up box. Okay, so let me go through it again for you guys. You didn't see the pop-up box. Okay, no problem. One more time. Let's do this. I'll do it again and I'll pull the pop-up box in. And before I do, let's go check on our money, y'all. Let's go check and see. So Love's still doing its thing. Love is still shimmying up. So far today, we made $372 with Love. We've made $5 with Ford so far. I'll expand that one. And let's see, with Shopify, we're down 30 bucks. Hey, it is what it is. Maybe we should have sold the calls and kept the puts. I don't know. But thank goodness we aren't down much. We can dump it if we want to because we don't want to cut into our profits. We're up $304 so far. We just bought Ford, y'all, and it's up 15 bucks. That's why I like Ford. Ford moves. It really does. Love, we're gonna hold on to, no problem. We can debate whether or not we should do something with Shopify, but because you guys weren't able to see it, let me go ahead and do it again so you guys can see that pop-up box, and I'll open the pop-up box. So we bought puts on Ford. Let's go for some more. Ford is doing it. Okay, here we go. Trade tab. We're going to purchase some more Ford contracts. We might as well go for the same one. Still a 2-cent spread. Buy. Okay, I know you guys can see this. Francis, keep me straight. Can you guys see? I know what I need. I can see it. You guys can see that on the options chain. It's that pop-up box that you can't see. Okay, so we're going to buy, and we're going to buy custom OCO bracket. Can you guys see this? I think you can. I think you can see this tray. So there's a little bit of a delay for me. So I'm gonna wait and I'll slow down just so I can make sure that I can see it on my TV. So I want to make sure I saw you can see that pop-up box. I want to see if you see the order tray when it comes up. Mm, you ought to be able to see the order tray. Yep, it looks like you can see. Yep, you can see that. I hit buy custom, the OCO, great. So you guys can see this. I'm leaving this because we can afford to buy 10 Ford contracts. So let me go over here. I know what you can't see, that other box. So let me go ahead and do the limits and stuff because you will be able to see that. Percent, we'll do the same thing. Stop us out when we make 10% profit. We'll hit this. We'll go to percent and stop us out if we start to lose, say 7%. And when I hit confirm and send, this is the box that you all can't see. So let me pull this box in so that you can see it. Aha, that's the box. Okay, so I will wait. I'm going to move pretty slowly because I just want to confirm on my TV. I can see what you guys see up here on my TV. I just want to make sure that you can see the order box because that's where you can read all of that stuff. So I'm going to wait for it to pop up so that I see the same thing you see. Marilyn, can you see the um, order confirmation dialog box? I just need to know that you guys can see that. And as long as you can see it, then I will go on. I'll wait. Aha, that's it. Yes. Okay. So, Francis, this is where you can see what you're paying, what your net profit is, and all that other good stuff. In this box, I like to read this thing over and over and over again to make sure it says exactly what I want it to say. So we're buying 10 contracts of Ford with an expiration date of April the 6th, 2023. The strike price is $12.50. This is a put. And then we're saying sell them at 10% profit. And we're saying sell them if we start to lose 7% of our money. Our max profit on this is $12,150, and our max loss is $350 plus our commission of $650 because it's 65-cent contract. We bought 10. So we're into this for $356.50. So I'm going to hit send, and we will see if those get filled. And you'll know that they're filled because that little blue box will pop up here in the upper left-hand corner. So, yep, they just got filled. So now we can go over and check. I hope that helped you guys. Did that, you can see, Francis, were you able to see everything that you wanted to see in terms of where you find the price? Okay. So let me our bring this back in. We can monitor the profits and what we did so far. Okay, so here we are. We have now 24 contracts. We're at break. We haven't made any money. We haven't lost any money. On love, we've made $289 today. Total, we've made $576 on love. And we are currently down $7.50 on Shopify. So not too bad, y'all. I'm hoping that Shopify, because we're up 750 for let me see, on this one, we're up 750. We sold those that were losing. So we'll see. We'll see if Shopify proves to be profitable. We will see. But so far, so good. So $10 on Ford, 575 in total on this, and $7. So today we're at 592. That's a little down. We were at 600 and something a few minutes ago, but okay. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Carol. Hey, everybody. Now it makes more sense. Good, Francis. I'm glad. Okay, y'all. So we're in the market. We in there. Now we just gotta wait and see what's happening. If you want, while we're waiting and watching our profits do what they do, we could go over last night in class, we went over supply and demand or support and resistance, and we did trend lines too. Hey y'all. I'm ready. If y'all, oh, okay, so wait a minute. We did Shopify. We looked at Lulu. We got Ford. We could look at IWM or Tesla. Let me just get over here and look at our watch list. I like looking at this. Ford is up $20. Okay. Let's look at Shopify on the chart. I just want to see if it's still going up. What's it gonna do? We got Shopify, 46.91. That's on the 5. I'm gonna look at it on the 2 minute, because y'all know I'm I'm neurotic like that. Okay. Our RSI is at 52.95. It's pointing up. I'm not mad. We'll see. We'll see what Shopify does. 46.91, 46.92. Let's see. Over here, Shopify is up 0.48. That's like 0.5% today. What else are we into? Ford is up 2.03% today. We've got love. Is love on here? Let me add it to my list. LUV. And love is up 1.83%. That's almost 2% up. Okay. Okay. Everybody that we have purchased today is up. These these are the 3 that we have. We have Love, we have Shopify, and we've got Ford. I'm digging that. Look, Ford is up 2%, Love is up almost 2%, Shopify is probably the laggard in the group. It's not even up a full percentage. Trying to think, is there anything else? Oh, we said we would look at AMD. Mm, I'll tell y'all something. I traded AMD so long ago. I don't fool with AMD. I lost some money on AMD. Don't fool with it. I haven't been back. But look, let me go back to the 5 minute. You can see what's happening. Oh well, but you see they're waning in size. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't fool with that. I don't like to trade AMD. I don't know. I don't like to trade. AMD is not my friend. But we're doing pretty good so far. Checking on our money. 577. Who's Ford? 570. Okay, they aren't doing much of anything. Shopify is just sitting. Ford isn't doing much movement. Okay. Well, I don't know about you all, but the truth is, if this was me today, $283, I would be gone. But since this is our paper money account, we can let it ride. $286, I would be gone. I would have been like, bye-bye, cash me out. That's good money for today. But I like that we can play with it and do all those, we can do all of that. No harm, no foul. Yes, please hit that like button, y'all. Please, please hit the button. Okay, Marilyn, are we up to 14? Oh no. Don't forget, like and subscribe too. Don't hurt. It's free, y'all. It's free. Hit on any button. Any button helps. It doesn't even matter if you make a mistake. All the buttons work. Hit one. And particularly too, I never asked this, but set your notifications too, because your notifications will let you know anytime a new video is on the horizon. Are we good, Marilyn? Yay. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay, you guys. So tell me if there's anything else that you want us to cover this morning. We've got about another hour and a half together. So I can do in that seat. That's a lot of tacos and cerveza. Somebody better tell the truth. That's a lot of tacos, sis. And we still doing okay. Ford gave us $10. I don't know why Shopify just sitting there. Let's see. Doing nothing. Look at that. That's consolidation at its best. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So let me take that off. I don't know how to take it off. Um, edit name, headline. I don't know. Maryland. I'm gonna just have to do this. Okay, how about that? That's better. Okay, cool. All right, folks. Okay, then if that's the case, I'm trying to think. I wanted to share something else. We just did support and resistance last night. I thought about, oh, we wanted to talk about Fibonacci's. Y'all want to practice with fib lines? I'm new. I'm not new to them. I don't know. I think you can. This is my thought. And remember, what did I tell y'all? 6 months in, this is what I think. Oh, I got to sneeze. Hold tight. This is what I think. I think Fibonacci's retracement is good. I won't say it is as good as your support and resistance, but it gives you a lot more information. And guess what? There's a video out about that too. So here's what I will do. I'm gonna go ahead and switch. I'm trying to think which one. Because we've got so much love. I should have done this. I'm going to go over to love. And I'm going to do our Fibonacci retracement so you can see how it gives you some more information about price action. So let's do that. Let's go to love. We got a lot of money in love. And love LUV is Southwest. And if I'm not mistaken, that ticker LUV, if I am not mistaken, and I think Marilyn can help me here, Southwest, I think their very first hub was in Texas at Love Field. So it makes sense that their ticker is Love, LUV. That's my thinking. So let me go to our daily chart again. Yeah, she is really moving and shimmying. And I'm going to go ahead with our daily chart. Blow it up a little, maybe not that much. And let's go ahead and do Fibonacci retracement. If I'm not mistaken, you start at the low and then you go to the high. Let me see if I can get a high in here. Perfect. Or do I want? Yeah, I'll try it. So here's how you find Fibonacci's. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll tell you all. So here we go. Down here, can you all see where it says active tool? I'm going to hit that. And then you get this Fibonacci's retracement. And you get a crayon. I think you take the bottom and drop it like right at the low, and then you stretch up to the high, and then you drop them. And let's see if we blow it up. Let me get this. Let me get back to my cursor. Let's see if it'll blow up too. Yes. And so these numbers, I do know this too, you guys. There's if it's an uptrend or a downtrend has something to do with it. Where's Living My Dream? I need him because he knows way more than I know. Did he dip out? He knows more than I know about Fibonacci's retracement. But I want to say this is the way you do. You start at the low and you move up to the high. And I'm going to pull it in a little. So you can see these values here. So it's telling you from the high to the low, that was 100% of the move. This has to do with if they equity retraces or something. I don't know, y'all. Look at the video on Fibonacci's. But what I showed yesterday is that if you actually go through and plot your support and resistance, a lot of times it correlates. And I'm telling you, you can see it right here. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead on this chart, plot support and resistance the way I would do it normally. So I'm going to pull this in. And I need to do this. So support and resistance, I'm going to start here on this side with our low and roll all the way over to this side. Our low was at 28.95. Yep. I'm going to drop a line for the high. I can go over here. And that high was $50 and like 10 cents. And you can see, look, that's 49. Let's see. I'm going to go. That looks about right. But do you see that's the high? That's the low. Now let's go in here and start plotting some of this where we see the resistance. Y'all have to see this. Do you see how this works and it lines up? I'm going to drop this one over here. And we see a little cluster right here. So something's happening with price right here. And if we place it here, you can see where it was resistance, but it's also support. But look at it. You see how that practically correlates with our other fib line? And that's not exactly right, but it's so close. Here, this price level is support. Here it is resistance. I'm telling you, it's like magic. And here is another, look right here. Y'all see this? Look, 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 look. If I were to drop this and I'm putting it right under there, because apparently this was some resistance here. And look at it. If I roll it back over, look where it is. It lines up with these fib lines. That is not a fluke. That is not a fluke. And it looks like they even went in here and pulled this one out. Look right here. Price got stuck, did his little, you can see right there something's going on. And doesn't it almost correlate exactly with this fib line? Look at y'all. Look, look, look. I'm telling you, Fibonacci's retracement is the truth. I've heard people say, well, no, yeah, look at that. You can't deny this. Look at this. Look, look, look. I'm gonna drop this one over here. Look at all that right there. And it also serves as support and resistance. I'm gonna drop it. And they almost see. We could do, yep. Let me see. I'm digging this. Look at that. Can you see it? Let me get back over here, see what y'all doing over here in the comments. Hey, lovely Libra. Ow. It's so good to have you here. Yep, yep, yep. I'm glad you guys are here. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. I like Fibonacci's retracement. I think the pinch is good if you don't have time to find out support this. Do not quote me on that. Please don't. But check out Black Girl Fox and her video on Fibonacci's retracement and see what she has to say about it. That's the first person I saw use Fibonacci, not as a replacement for support and resistance, but in a pinch, you can toss them up and you'll have some idea about price action. You can certainly plot out the low, plot out the high, and then you can go in and add your own support and resistance. So let's again, y'all know, because I like to check the money. I don't like to lose money, people. Holy smoly, smoly. That is this. That is our Shopify. It'll stop us out, but we can stop ourselves out. What do you all think we should do with Shopify? Let's go look at the chart because I don't know. I'm gonna go over to I'll go to the 2 minute. And we're nowhere near our stop. Our stops don't come, well, at 46, like 46.50. That would be another 20 cents. And then this stop is way at 47.12. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to risk any more of our fake money. I'm serious about the fake money. I don't want to lose any more. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. You all vote. Um, can we sell Shopify before we lose any more money, y'all? I want to get rid of Shopify because it's not going the way. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. We're making money on these other trades. I don't want to give away. And that's $75. Nah, we out of this. Okay, we're out of here. $60. That's my limit. Nope, nope, nope. So now we see that my stop was placed a little too low. I think I placed it at 7%. Maybe 5% would have been a better, you know. But let me look at the chart real quick to see, because look, now it's going up. Price is going up. Let me see how that affects the money. 60. These are what? They're calls. So let me look and see, because if we're in an uptrend and we're making money, even if it's just for a few minutes, I don't want to stop there. Nah, 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 nah. She's losing money. I'm gonna get rid of. Nah, we're down $500. Nope. That was a good run. Nope. Imma get rid of these. Get rid of 'em. They're gone. So let's get back over here and see where we are. I don't want to lose any money. So we lost $75 on that trade. I'm good. You know, yeah, I'm good. We'll do that. So we're still up over five, about 550. And for the day, we did 261 here. So for the day, we're up $186. Yeah, I don't like that. And we'll see what Ford is doing. If Ford does what we see. Ford, Ford moves slow like that. So I just want to see. We got Ford puts. I feel good about that. I feel good about Ford puts. You all see how it's doing that little hoppy dance that it does? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with sitting on these Ford. I like that the RSI is pointing down, all that other good stuff. I'm okay with this. Prices still coming down. Let's see what we're doing for the day. We'll see. I don't mind making money, but I sure don't like to lose money. 587. Now we're moving in the right direction. Yeah, that's what I want to see. And it must be love that's making us this money today. Oh, well, Ford just jumped up $40. Yeah, I could live with that. I think these are our winners today. We got puts on Ford. We have, let's see, um, we got calls on love. Yep, calls and puts. We're good. We're good. I'm good. I'm serious about the fake money. I am serious about the fake money because Kathy, that's how we made those gains. I'm telling you, we started this account out. If anybody is paper trading, you already know when you reset that money, you can reset it every day. I'm not resetting our money. What we started with is what we started with. I haven't taken any trades that you guys haven't seen. We've taken all these trades together. We had a killer trade on love a few weeks ago. How that happened, I don't know. We made over $5,000 on that trade. Y'all go back and look at it. It's posted. And we've been banking money. I banked $700 yesterday. So, we want to bank even in the paper money. That's how you do it. I think if you can be successful at paper trading, that's when you should get over there to start putting your real money on the table. And until I have some, a really nice, strong, successful run, I'm paper trading most of the time, you guys. I'm not trading nearly as much as I was trading at one time because I just need to, I need to get it right. Okay. Oh, yeah. You know what that is, Meryl? It's the angle of my computer. Okay. So let's go back and check. Yeah, we're at 584. Ford is doing what we needed to do. Love is doing what we needed to do. And this is, you see where it says P and L today. This is our profit and loss for the day. And this is your profit and loss for, since you opened and held that equity. So just for today, because we just bought these four contracts today, we made $40 today, and that's all we've made over the duration of holding these. For love, this is what we made today. We made $258 in love today, but since we've had them, we've made $544 on love. And so today alone, we made $223 because we have to take into account that we lost $75. So if we hadn't bought those Shopify contracts, we would be up even more. But that's cool. I'm not greedy. So overall, since we've held all of our holdings over the last few days, we made $574, which isn't bad. That's not bad. I'm pleased with that. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's a good idea too. Setting the paper account balance to a realistic amount. Yeah. The only reason I don't worry about that so much is that when we're purchasing, we still purchase like we're regular people. We usually buy 3 contracts at a time, and I buy 3 contracts, you all know why, because when it's time to shave off profits, like when we get to a particular profit level, I may want to take some of those profits. I may sell 2 of those contracts just to get that profit off the table and leave 1 runner, or I could sell 1 of those contracts just to get some of the profits into the bank and leave 2 as and shave them off like that, so that we minimize our losses, but we're taking profits along the way. So that's always something we could do too. We don't have to leave it out. But based on those charts, you know, I don't see any reason for us to do anything any differently than what we're doing. I think love is clearly, and we can go back and look at it together. Love is clearly trending upward. I'll look at the daily. See, yeah, look at that. Oh, we got stopped out of 4. Oh, wow. Was that because of what? Let me see what happened before. We made $70. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? How are we getting stopped out of these trades? Whoa, what happened? Something just happened. Somebody stopped us out. I don't know. I gotta look and see. Did we get stopped out of Ford? Canceled? Hmm. I don't know what this is. Mm. Oh, maybe it's this getting caught. Oh, maybe it's the Shopify thing. Was that what it was? It looks like we still have these. Okay, we still got our Ford. We still have our love active. What the heck happened? Shopify. Do we still own these? Yeah. Did we get stopped out of this? I don't know, but you all saw it. Whatever our stops were, they did what they were supposed to do. I don't know. Oh, oh, mm. We did get stopped out of some Ford, whatever. It was these. Wait a minute, we had 2 sets. Did I set that stop really tight? I don't know, but we made $70. We made $40 in that other one. I must have set that profit stop pretty tight. I'll have to roll back. Y'all look at it back in the replay and tell me why we got sucked out of that, but this one is still here. So why it stopped us out, I must have set our profit. That's why I always set that thing for 20%, y'all. I don't fool with it. Anyway, so we still have 10. They're still making money, but we had 10 and 10 because I bought those other ones to show Francis, and we got stopped out of those. See, look, it's all, I don't know why, but we know why these sold. I'm just curious. Oh, we didn't sell all of our Shopify. We sold the, let me see. Uh-oh. I have to roll back and see which ones we sold. Anyway, we got some that's still going here. Oh, there we go. They stopped us out too. Okay, so yeah, that's cool. We're out of these, period. Yep. And I'm not mad about that because look what we lost total. We lost $82. So, okay. Cancel sales, Shopify. Okay, 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 okay. So we're totally out of Shopify. Totally, totally, totally. And we lost a total Shopify today of $78. Okay. And we've made $70 here, so we're up 561. Does that make sense to y'all? Y'all play it in the replay. You'll see it. It flashed up here. But those stops were in place. The only stop that I was concerned about, I didn't want us to stop out of Ford because those were, let's see, they were puts. And let's look and see what's happening with Ford on this chart. Anyway, those things do what they're supposed to do. Let's look at it, which is limit our losses. Okay, but Ford is still going down in price. I think I must have set the stop too tight. Yeah, our limit. Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna move this limit. There's a way to do that too, where you can step it down. Somebody will have to, I'll get one of the guys to talk to us about it, but I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna remove that limit because it looks like it's still going down. We'll see. We'll see, y'all. This is, yeah, okay. So we've made $70 so far, 259. On Shopify, we lost about $73. We lost 30 on these and 45 on those. So we lost 76.50. Okay. I hope that's making sense. I hope so. It was Ford. Okay. Can you go back and change the parameters? You can. Don't ask me how. You can, absolutely. And somebody told me, let me show you where I think it is. And let's go back to these orders. Um, I just don't know where it is, y'all. That's a good question. I think maybe you can do it on the chart. I think you can alter this thing. I don't know. I think somebody told me you could pick it up and move it. Correct this bar. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Create, create, analyze, create a, I'm not sure. But somewhere, I think somebody told me you can grab the thing and move it, but I don't know. That's a good question. Like, I know that there's a place you can do it. I don't know where. So that's a good question. I will find out tonight and then I'll post it. Maybe I can find a video to show you how to adjust your stop once you're in the contract. I'm telling you, if Living My Dream was here, he could tell us, hey, Courtney. Courtney is the 3 minute, 30-second podcast. Y'all, please go check out her YouTube channel. And her podcast is kicking off pretty soon, too. Is there anybody in here? Courtney's YouTube channel and podcast is called the 3 minute, 30-second podcast. If anybody can guess the significance of the name of her YouTube channel and podcast, you're just smart. You're smart. You're clever. Check it out. Check out our YouTube page. Please check out our YouTube channel and stay poised. I'll let you know when her podcast kicks off. Courtney, when is your podcast supposed to launch? Carol, I will find out tonight. How do you make that adjustment? And if Living My Dream pokes his head in, he can tell us how to do that. Oh, here we go. No face again. Y'all give me like 2 seconds. I need some water. I'll be right back. And we don't have good audio today anyway, so give me 3 minutes. I'll be right back, y'all. Not even three. I just need some tissue, really. Okay, let me get back in here with y'all. Okay. Um, we launch April 4th. Yay. Courtney, that's my baby's birthday, April the 4th. I'll be in Mexico City at that time, but you know I will be poised and ready to listen. If you listen for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, you're like, continue listening. That's a good one, Shauna. That's good. That's good. Please type it in the chat. Um, her YouTube channel is the same. Courtney, is your YouTube channel also the 3 minute, 30-second podcast? I think if you go to her YouTube channel and subscribe, y'all. Just go subscribe. If you look at her logo, that will give you a little more insight into why she named her podcast and her YouTube channel the 3 minute, 30-second podcast. And I venture to say, if you are over 40 in this crowd, you'll know when you see it. Mm. But I love Courtney. Well, we went on tequila tour. I'm so off task today. Y'all know my ADHD be kicking up. But look, we went to on a tequila tour, you all. You want to talk about fun? I think I'm gonna post that video. I'll see if I can post it somewhere. I might as well make it a short. When I tell you all, we had a ball, we had a blast. Oh my gosh, we did this swing. Anybody seen the Bali swing where you swing over the rice paddies, baby, and you're like 100 feet or whatever it is? I have no idea. Courtney, do you know have any idea how high off the ground we were? I don't know. It was we were very high off the ground. When that swing took off, Courtney did not scream the way I screamed. I screamed like a 2-year-old. I screamed the whole time. I hollered and screamed. I was trying to get video of the for real reaction. Baby, I was so afraid. I couldn't touch that phone. I had the phone like this. I got no video of it. Courtney was able to capture it. So I will post that. But if you are ever in Guadalajara, please take the tequila tour. We have folks, Courtney arranged this beautiful tour for us. It was fantastic, y'all. I had a ball. I don't know about everybody else. We had delicious, yummy tequila. We did the tequila swing. We had lunch. Everything was just beautiful. It really was. So I have to say thank you to Courtney for coordinating that. It was a must do. So if you're here, hit my girl Courtney up. She'll hook you up on the perfect tequila tour. It was a custom tour too, you guys. We weren't on a tour bus. Y'all know. I prefer if I'm gonna have an experience. I want it to be a memorable experience. I don't like those bus tour things where they drag you through all the shopping. You all have been on those tours where you get to the tequila tasting, but before you get there, they drag you through all the shopping spots. I don't like that. I'm not. I came for the tour. I don't want to do all of the shopping stuff. And so she hooked us up. We had a private driver. He had water, beverages, it was love. It was nice. I like those. Oh, thank you, Kathy, for supporting my friend. But we support each other around here. We really do. We absolutely, this is a sisterhood like no other. And we got brothers that support too, you guys. I'm telling you, living my dream, he pops his head in. And when I tell y'all, he's a master trader. He's very humble. He won't tell you that, but I can tell you that he's a master trader and he comes in just about daily. He has offered to do Zoom classes with us. I haven't seen Johnny for a while, but y'all know Johnny is retired, I believe, and really living a good life. So he pops in, he shares his expertise with us. Hey, we're blessed and fortunate here. So it is nothing for us to support one another. That's the name of the game. That's how we all win. So let me check on our money. And y'all gonna have to give me some insight into what you want to do with this money. Are we going to, we better start looking over here, 40. Who's doing what? Okay, Ford is up 40 bucks. We're up 532, $250 for the day. $538 on these contracts total. I need to know what y'all want to do. What do we hold? What is this one? That's a put. I think I saw price starting to creep up. Yeah, it's starting up. Look, gone into like an uptrend. So I don't know if you guys, it will stop us out a little bit. Do we want to take those more profits and get up out of here? I don't know. You know me, I'm all for take the money and run. Take the money and run. We were up $70 at one point. Now we're only at $40. Do we want to see what say the group? Do we you saw the chocolate overload? Mary will be oh, it's on Spotify. Let me put this up. Alright, I'll move it to Maryland, don't forget. Just so you know, the 3:30 podcast will be on Spotify and YouTube. Playlist will be available on Spotify and YouTube. I'll look into Google. Yay, that's my friend. I'm telling you, I have some of the best friends. And if you all didn't catch Kathy's journaling session this morning, first of all, it was worth every minute. Kathy comes on 7:30 her time, but my time is 5:30 AM. So sometimes, y'all, I'm up like this with one eye. I'm journaling in bed. I'm journaling it. I'm doing my best. But when I tell you every morning, my soul is edified. It's a great way to start your day. If you are up, I'm Central Time, Kathy Eastern Standard Time, I believe. And I don't know what we're on, but I want to say at 2 hours difference because it's 7:30 her time, but it's 5:30 my time. Yeah, I think it's something like that. It's God early, but I do it because it's good for me. I'm up journaling. Kathy has just it's a great format. There's a free journaling card, and then cards that are positive affirmation cards. It's a beautiful way to start the day, ladies and gents. I'm sure Kathy and guys join the journaling too. Mostly it's ladies in there in the morning, and we just have a good time, y'all. It is so positive, it's so supportive, and I'm all about that. I'm all about that life. Let's look at this money again. Let me get this thing out the way. Let me get the banner out the way. Yep, I can see how that's an amazing way to start the day. Please, Francis, I promise you, when I tell you, I never journaled before you guys. I don't know, hey, it is what it is. I never journaled. And so to start this habit of getting things out of you first thing in the morning, or like Kathy says, you take your temperature. Like, how are you feeling? It's a check-in, it's a self-check-in. Um, it has made such a difference in my day. I usually wake up anyway, and I have a gratitude practice where before my feet hit the floor, I just can run through really quickly at least 10 things I'm thankful for, that I'm grateful for. Y'all, we can all do that. That is the easiest thing in the world. It sets the tone. But then I get up and I'm in the company of other women who are doing the same thing. We're sharing things that are happening. It's not always rainbows, unicorns, you know, but it is honest, it's authentic, it is affirming, it's life affirming. So do yourselves a favor. If you're up, check out Kathy Hampton's YouTube channel. It's Kathy runs Wellside Retreats, and she just got certified. I think as a yoga teacher, Kathy. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm telling you, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So we're gonna do the same thing with Courtney. Get it kicked off, Courtney, because on April 4th, we're gonna be there checking you out. I hope everybody was able to get over to her YouTube channel and subscribe. Thank you, Courtney. Okay, so we have to make a decision, y'all, about Ford. Oh, well, shoot, we up $65. Maybe we'll hold on to it. Let's see. Okay, okay. So I did a little retracing. Okay, I'm okay with this. Um, here's what I'm missing, and I'm gonna go ahead and add them because I took them off and I need those. So you guys will get to see. It's gonna take me a minute. I'm going to add my simple moving averages back onto my chart. That I need to trade because I can't really tell where the price is without the simple moving averages. I think I took them off yesterday because we were plotting support and resistance. But it looks like we're in a downward trend. Let me see what the daily is. Ooh, we are dangerously close to that stop. Mm-mm. I'm moving it. I'm close. I'm taking that off. I don't like it. All right, I almost said something else. We freewheeling it out here. We are freewheeling it out here with Ford. We don't have any training wheels on, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on Ford. So far today, we've made $65 with Ford, and I'm okay with that. I would like to see it get up to $100. I say if we get Ford up to $100, sell it. Just we'll do some check-in, we'll sell it. We're up to $65. We could purchase some more puts, or we could just leave it as it is. Mm, yeah, 65. Who's doing what? We don't have any more Shopify out there. That's all closed out. I'm gonna collapse this since we're closed out of it. Mm, $67. We lost $67. We made overall $7 on there. We lost what the heck? Hey, y'all, why is Shopify still doing whatever it's doing? How is Shopify still moving? Hmm, what? Do we still own these, y'all? Y'all better help me. Let me see. I don't know. I'm gonna close it because I can't make sense of this. I don't know. Close. I'm out of that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look to replay my darn self because Shopify is still over here ticking and doing stuff. So, okay, that's gone. I don't know what happened. Somebody will have to look through it and tell me, but I'm getting rid of it because it's causing me grief. Yeah, I wanna get back over here to and I'm closing this down. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Here's what I do know. This is what we own. We own 10 contracts forward. We've got 6 contracts with Southwest, and we're up 538 total, $205 today. Y'all not gonna stress me out. I will not. I will not. Did you leave a runner? No, ma'am. I closed them out because I was confused. No, and I probably could have, but I thought I had closed Shopify out minutes ago. So I wasn't into it. I like what we're doing. I think we've got some stable. Y'all know how I feel about trading stuff. I don't know. I'm so stuck there. I know Ford. I even though Love might not be my favorite, Love has been very good to us. Let me pull up and show you all what we did with Love not too long ago. I'm just gonna pull it up on the community tab. If you all haven't been able to get over to my YouTube channel to check out the community tab, do yourself a favor. There's a lot of information over there that you can tap into. So let me just show you what we did. This was just a few weeks ago with a few weeks ago with Love. Okay, I'm gonna scroll through the community tab. Let me get over here. I'm gonna bring in the community tab. If your hard hit isn't in that one, close it. Yeah, you can get out of yes, Francis, you can purchase a contract and 10 minutes later turn around and sell it. I wouldn't do that unless I really made some money really quickly because remember, you're paying a premium. You're also paying that 65 cents. So you do wanna stay in it if you can, at least long enough so that you aren't losing money on it. But I'll tell you another thing that I generally don't do as a new trader. You know, we had all that stuff open. I don't generally trade like that either. I don't open 3, 4 because it's hard to watch. Just what you saw. It's hard to monitor those for me. 2 is great. 3 different at the same time, I don't usually do it. I know people who do and they make good money. You can do that. Um, I'm gonna take everybody through to the community tab. So just give me a second. I'm going to stop sharing our Thinkorswim, and I'm gonna take you guys over to the, community tab really quickly. Yep. Can you guys see where we are, Marilyn? I just need to know if everybody can see the community tab. So I'm on my YouTube page, and I'm just gonna walk you through. If you go here, you can see videos. Can you see it? Yes, close that door. Oh, is it a glare? Hold on. Okay. I don't know if that's what you meant, friend. I don't know if that's what you meant, Marilyn, but thank you. Okay. So let me just see what you guys see. Okay. So here we go. Thank you, Marilyn. Marilyn is my eyes and my ears. Okay. So you see the YouTube channel. Here are videos. I'm telling you, go watch this video. How to pick the best options contract. Here's a video on master support and resistance. Candlesticks made easy. All of the stuff is there. I'm telling y'all. Free classes. These two videos talk about free classes. This one is about 10 YouTubers you need to watch in order to learn how to trade. But what I brought you over here to see is the community tab. And under the community tab, you can scroll through. What I'm looking for is I want to show you what we did with love. We made some good money trading Southwest. It was just a few weeks ago. It wasn't even that long ago. I want to say total when we closed out, it was over. Okay, so we made $800. That was love. 300. It was a bit. Oh, here it was. It was 2 calls on oh, no, that was that on QQQ, you all? 2 call orders. At any rate, we closed out above that's how we got that nice little bump, because we are up $18,000, but this where we made most of that money. Oh, you can see it here, yeah. It was these calls, these it was 3 calls here. We made 2,700, and it was 3 calls here, we made 2,500, and so we cashed out a total of $5,000 on that trade. Let me see, let me go back over here. Yeah, so just follow along, I'm telling you, but I suggest everybody, you paper trade before you start doing any of that, but check out the community tab. Please check out the community tab. There are resources over there. I'm gonna bring our chart back in really quickly. Share screen. Okay. Yeah, we kind of stabilized here. I'm gonna go and look at these charts. Shopify. Let's go look and see what Ford is doing. It don't feel like she's doing much. Really, I'm gonna go to the 2 minute. We got Ford puts. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the day we were a high of 239. We're down 10 cents. Hmm. If it starts to reverse, as long as this RSI doesn't go up too much more, I think we'll be okay. It just dropped down to 50. I like to see on a bearish play, which means, bears means, puts, price going down. On a bearish play, I like to see the RSI under 50, and it's right there at 50. So that's why you kind of see all this very little price movement, very little price movement. Not quite consolidation, but it's not doing much of anything. I want to see this RSI dip down a little bit more. But you all see this right here, where price is starting to creep up? We'll see. And look at love. I don't know. It seems a little stagnant. It's the middle of the day too. 10 o'clock here, so it must be 11 o'clock. It's around lunchtime for real traders. So that's why you see this flat line. They're at lunch. 47, prices going down. We've got love calls. We might cash out the love, y'all. Let's see. Mm, yeah, Ford and love. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna let you all decide. Do we want to hold these positions? We're down to 217. We were up to like 220 something dollars for the day. Shauna, please watch. I'm telling you, watch the videos. I'm not teaching. You all know all I do here is share. I share. I am not teaching strategy. I can share with you what I know. I feel comfortable with the platform. If you want to book a time for me to sit with you one on one, however long it takes to get your platform set up, get your paper money set up, get you started with your very first paper trade, I can do that. You can find the link. As a matter of fact, I'll put the link in the videos. Go back and look at any of those previous lives. Go back to the older ones and you'll see a link in the description box that you can book a time. You can email me to book a time. You can do any of that stuff. I can get you set up, walk you through your very first paper trade, you know, get you going. Where are we gonna go with this? Yep, Shauna, definitely binge watch those videos. I don't teach things that I don't know. And since I do not consider myself a master with any of it really, but I can do support and resistance. That I can do. What I am probably not very good at is I'm still working on entry. I'm pretty good at exit, but that entry, because now it's fear. Now it's just the fear of making a mistake. And you cannot be a fearful trader. You can't. And the way you alleviate fear is to be prepared. Be prepared. I can't say this enough. You gotta plot. You've gotta look at price. You've got to look at it over time. You have to know price levels. That's just it's critical. I've traded without it and I paid the price. Please don't do that. Yep, Courtney, book the time. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Because once you get paper trading, once you get over the fear of pushing that button, it's all man, you're off to the races. That's the hardest part, I think, when you're learning a new skill, is that there's so much fear, it's so much uncertainty. And you don't have to be uncertain. I get more and more confident every time I learn a little bit more. Every time I learn a little bit more. Oh, I think I can do that, Kathy. I'll try. Kathy says put the let me see if I can do it. I didn't even know that there was a link, Kathy, to be honest with you. Hmm. Well, let's try this. Command, copy. We'll see. Let's see. Is that the link? You all make me better. I didn't even know that there was a link. I don't even know. Somebody tell me if you can use that link. Yeah, you can find it in the community tab as well. Or when you just go across the banner. If you go back to my YouTube page, at the top of the banner, there's a little coffee symbol. But that's the link. You know, I'm doing my best, y'all. Technology is not my thing. I was a teacher. I was a teacher. I like to share knowledge. That's my natural place. I would do this for free. And that's why I do it for free, y'all. I know everybody has heard this. Find out what you're passionate about. Do that. Do that. Do it. I would do this for free. I would have taught little kids for free, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I couldn't feed my kids on that. I'm grateful they paid me, but I would have done that for free. So find what you're passionate about. This does not feel like work to me at all. So I have no problem with getting on here and just giving it away for free because I'm passionate about it. And you all know I'm passionate about these candlesticks. Somebody asked me, Nirel said, Sandra, you aren't tired. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. I'm not tired at all. But y'all, we need to look at this. We need to look at our money because I need y'all to help me. We're at $531. We were at 580 something. So we're down 50 bucks. I need to see who's bleeding money over here. Is it love? It is. Love is losing a little bit. We got love calls. So I don't know if we want to, yeah. No, no. Well, see, look here. We might be getting ready to turn around, but do we want to risk it? Do we want to risk? Look at that. Let me look at 5 minutes. Do you want to risk our little profits? I don't know. See, I don't like that. This is a low. This is a lower low. Low, lower low. Even though they're slightly, but these are lower lows. And look at how this RSI is creeping down. Look at this coming in. I don't want to lose any money. Who said it? I'm serious about even the paper money, y'all. I don't want to lose. No, can we bank this and call it a day with these love contracts? I don't want to lose any money. I'm gonna let you all decide, but I'm telling y'all, can we get puts on love? We can. Do y'all want to sell the calls and purchase some puts? Doesn't she look like she's on her way downtown? She looks like she's on her way downtown. Okay, this is a call. Carol, this is what we'll do. We're going to bank our money that we have made. That's what I said. Cash me out. I don't play about the money. Yeah, we no, no, no. So let's do this. Let's cash these out. We made 225 on them today. Let's purchase some puts and we'll see. So let me go ahead and create a closing order. And this is simple as that. I'm just gonna go ahead and close it out. Confirm and send. We'll bank that money. I like seeing our balance go up. Who doesn't want to cash out $500? I do. Cash me out, coach. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get that 500 in the bank. Cash them out. And I like to look at our balance too. I like seeing us up. Okay, so let's look at it. Okay, so we got those out of the way. The only thing that we have left now are these forward contracts. Mhm. So we'll leave those, we'll let those cook for a little bit. And let's go over here and look and see how that affected our balance. Yeah, here we go. Oops. Okay. We're at 8. What? I should be able to see this. Hold tight. Let me move this out the way. Okay, so net liquid trades. There we go. Yes. So on the 26th, we were at 118,000. We got up 632. And so today we're at 119,300. So we're up about $1,300 in 4 days. I'm not mad. You can see where we had 118, 632, 632. We lost a few dollars here. We were down to 609, and then we started to come up. We're at 119, 175, 119, 307. And if you look here, when they add these two together, that's how you get your total. So let's see. This is our total here. So remember, we're up $37,000 total. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not mad. Because we started with 200,000, we're up 37. Y'all, that's real. I gotta start doing mimicking this in my real trade life. And that's no joke. That is no joke. But I can tell you this. I have never, since we started, reset that paper money. It just stays what it is. Because if I reset it, it will wipe out all of those gains, we would be back down to 200. So not too bad for some novice traders. Yeah, that's what I said, Kathy, call it a day. We made that money. It's time. But somebody said, why don't we buy puts? Mm, we could do that. I'm not afraid to. Let's see who's going down and then go from there. Because we could still make a few pennies on the day. Let's see. Love, Ford. Or we could look for other buying opportunities. See, I don't know about this. Mm-mm. I don't know about that Ford. Mm, now look at Shopify. We could go back and look at it because it's clearly doing that little hop down. I don't know. I don't like any of that. I don't see anything I like. Let's see. QQQ. I don't know. Anybody see anything today while you were trading? Any ideas? I don't see anything I like. Let me look over here at this market watch. You all see, look, remember when we started out, the day was all green? Some's the day, something's changed up. I don't like the days. I don't like it when it's mixed like that. I like to see all red. Lord knows we've seen some red, bloody red days, and we've seen some all green days. Those are easy trading. Yesterday was a you could have thrown a rock and hit a winning stock yesterday. It was bright green. It was all green. Mm, let's look at this one. What's this? I don't do that. I don't trade that. Amazon. Let's see. I'll look at this chart. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe Amazon. Yeah. Let's see. Mm, yeah, the high at 103. We're at 102.50. You know, I like for a crossover. I want to see RSI is pointing down. I want to see a little red down here or yellow in my TM squeeze. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel confident about any of it, y'all. I don't feel confident about any of it. Neo and Baba, okay. I'll look at those. When in doubt, take it out. Yep. When in doubt, get out. So we did good today. We made some money, but I will let's look at Neo. Since you said it, let's look at Neo. See what Neo is doing. Okay. Oh shoot. All right. Who said Neo? The only thing about it is look, it's making highs. We got a little crossover. It's a little over bought. But let's look at what it's doing. If it keeps making new highs, I say we could jump in and jump out. It's 1050, 1051. If it makes another high, I like this. Even though it's a little overbought. Look at how it was very much overbought. Man, if it does that, it stays up like that, who knows? Um, if it beats this high, if we get above this 1053, I say let's get a little Leo. Can't hurt. There's 1051. I'm gonna go down to the 2 minute. Okay. Our RSI is still over. Yeah, but look. Okay. Okay. If this fills in, you see this? Yeah, that's good money right there, y'all. And Neo is priced so low. Oh shoot, we buying Neo. Let's get in here real quick. Y'all saw that new high. Okay, let's we just gonna go. We got calls. Neo is really inexpensive. Mm, we're looking for lots of. Here we go. Let's do it. We can make maybe some quick money on Neo. I'll do buy custom. Why not? 'Cause we won't lose any money. And Neo is so inexpensive. Let's leave it at 10. I want to get in on this. Okay, but I will take the time to do this. Let me do this. I won't get too excited, get ahead of myself. But we'll set our profit high because last time we got stopped out. I think that's what happened. Let's get over here. I'm gonna be pretty liberal with all of it. and we can watch, okay? And we'll see. I'll let you know when it fills. You'll see it, it filled. Okay, so let's get over here and at least look at Neo's chart. Now, again, y'all, this is practice. I would not, y'all know I don't buy on the fly. We've already talked about what is good practice. Good practice is you have charted this stuff out, you have studied it, and look at me. Oh, Lord, after the high, but that's okay because this is on the 2 minute. Let me look at it on the five. We won't be in it too long. Okay, on the 5 minute, I think we might be okay. I think we may be okay. We got a nice little crossover here. We are overbought, but hey, we'll see. 1051, 1053. Let's go see. Oh shoot, we making money, y'all. There's Nia. Okay. Oh, four is creeping up. Oh no, 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 we got all of that stuff. We out of this too. Okay. So we just made $15 on Neo. We didn't spend a lot on it either because Neo, and we got the more expensive contracts on Neo. We could have gotten much cheaper contracts. If I go back to Neo, let's see, for calls, we could have got these contracts for like $300, somewhere between 380 and 400. They aren't that expensive. So if Neo does anything, let's go back and get it on the two. We can make some quick money and get out of there. I'm gonna keep watching it. See, this is those new highs, it could be tricky. I'm looking at this. You can see the change. Change in the color. Ours not pointing down. This little red coming in. Eh, somebody is making money. I don't know who it is. Okay, Neil's up five. Okay. 30, yep, 2 minutes. If you get it right, if you get it right, if you get the direction right, you get in and get out, you make some money. The best money I ever made is scalping. First thing in the morning, if you get a nice bump, I have made plenty of good money scalping in the morning. The only thing with scalping is that it happens fast. You got to get in, you got to get out. That's it. You just got to get in and get out. You can't be greedy. I also lost money being greedy, so you don't want to do that. Okay, let's see what Neil is doing. I got a feeling we still got something cooking over here. I think that's what we're still cooking. Okay, so Neil's down $5. Anyway, you all see it. That's it, y'all. That's what this is. That's why I said this is not rocket science. Do not let people make you think you can't make money in the market. You absolutely can. But you do have to be smart. And what I am showing y'all, this is not good trading form. I will say it 1,000 times. You should have your support and resistance plotted. You should understand whether or not, you're at a high, a low, where you are in the price cycle. You should always know that. But hey, we practiced some good stuff today. Yeah, there you go, Neo. Keep ticking up. Yep, yep, I like to see that. If it makes another high, y'all, it was a good call. 1054, 2 minutes. See, look at that. Look at the RSI. You see it bounce off and bounce back up. I like the way these look. Are this blue? Oh, look at the dark blue. That's the change we don't want to see. We want to see this thing stay up. And so that's the danger too in purchasing when it's overbought like that. But I look at this morning. You see how overbought it was? And it started right at the bell, and it stayed up there a half an hour. I don't know. Sometimes you get a feel for it, like this thing is just on a run today, but I can't look at the diminishing volume. All of those are take into consideration. We'll see. One thing about it, we haven't lost anything, we haven't lost on so we're down $10 Leo. So if you're willing to risk 10 or $50, that's my limit. I'm willing to risk, you know, $50 to make a profit. Because when you think about it, I don't know about y'all, but $50, come on. That's a bit dinner. So if you're willing to risk a little dinner money to make some money, you could be in there. Opened at $10. Okay. Oh, so if we had caught it this morning, that would have been a great move. Up 50 cents, that would have been a great move. We were tardy to the party, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep checking in on her. We don't want her to lose too much. But y'all, I still think we got some forward contracts going. Don't tell anybody. I don't know if they didn't sell or what, but look at this. We gotta be because look, we're down $25 on Neo, but we're up 50 on forward, and that's why we've only lost $5, y'all. Because we still got these forward contracts cooking. Let me see what this is. Oh, I know what happened. We had two sets of 10. Let me see. What are these? These are forward puts. So let's see. I'm gonna look at forward, y'all. We'll let Neo do her thing. Look at that. Looky. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. I'll let him ride because it's kind of harmless. But let's look at Ford. We got four puts and the price is going down. We're gonna keep those four puts. Ford is what's keeping us in the game. Does that make sense? Look at it. Ford is clearly in a downtrend. It's below 40 on the RSI, and it hasn't hit this 30 level on our RSI yet. Ford is what's keeping us in the game. Thank goodness we didn't sell them all. So Ford has made us 30 bucks. Neo has lost us $35. And that's why, y'all, I'm about ready to get out that Neo. You know me, I'll run for the hills in a New York minute. Nope. My risk tolerance is not, mm-mm. But we do have a stop loss set at 1043. So let's let it ride and see what happens. I want to say our stop loss. Oh, no, it's not. It's at 1042. So we'll leave it and let's see. You guys will get a chance to see how the stop loss works. So that's a good stop too. So if it comes down to 1042, it'll stop us out. That's cool. And if it gets up to 1059, I think that's about, yeah, it'll stop us out. So I'm okay. We'll let Neo ride because we got a nice little stop on here. So we can't, I think we're probably risking somewhere between 50 and $100 on Neo. So if it doesn't hit $10.32, as long as it doesn't lose four more pennies, oh shoot, we're 1046. At 1042, it'll stop us out. Okay. I'm good with that. Stop in place makes me feel okay with leaving Neo in place. Did you see this here? That might be a little relief and it'll go back up. Let's see. I appreciate y'all hanging in here. Yep, I appreciate it. Yay for yes. I keep telling y'all, trade Ford. People laugh because Ford contracts can be as little as $50. I have made good money on Ford. Think about even if you buy 10 contracts, really what you're controlling is 1,000 shares of Ford. If Ford moves 10 cents, multiplied by 1,000, that's $100, y'all. We all good. We all good. $100. Get out of here. On a few pennies movement, y'all better come on. So, okay, let's see. We've got half an hour left to go, and let's see what we're doing. What we doing? What we doing? So Ford is up $75 for the day. These are up $35, these particular. and they're helping us because they keep offsetting this little neo loss. I'm not mad at you, 15 bucks down. I'm not mad at any of this. This is easy. So yeah, stops in place, you can walk away. Nyrell was asking, Sandra, do you get tired? I really don't. One, because I'm passionate about doing this, and I promise you I could sit here and look at this. I could. On days when I'm tired, y'all, I put the computer in the bed, I just lay right next to it and I just watch it tick. So, but because we have our stops in place for NEO, we can't lose that much, y'all. So I think our stop loss was set just right, that if we went down maybe 6 more pennies, this would have dropped it would have stopped us out. So we wouldn't have lost $100. I'm not mad risking that to potentially make some money on NEO. Yep, NEO has turned our way. Yes, yes, yes. Keep it moving. Yep, come on, NEO. There. Here's what makes me hopeful about it too. Look at this. All morning, this RSI was above 50, above 50, above 50. It dipped down here to 49, back up above 50, and it going back up. So let's see. We'll see what happens. Get that out the come on, turn green. I would be concerned here, to see if there's a crossover, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Come on, you That's beautiful. Look at this. Such a clean trade. Had we gotten it earlier, Leo wasn't on the radar. Yet Maryland said it opened up around $10. Yep, at $10. Had we bought into NEO first thing in the morning, we could have realized that whole move up to 10.54. That's some good money. But if she keeps doing what she's doing, we'll see. That high, you gotta take that high out. After a while, if we don't take that high out, I get a little concerned. But again, we got a nice tight stop that'll stop us out at $10.40. So we're not risking that much. If it gets there, it'll stop us out. I'm pleased. I'm really pleased with this. Using stop loss. Do not trade out putting a stop loss. I'm telling you, it'll save you. It takes some of the emotion out of it because you have already predetermined that I'm only willing to lose $60. Willing to lose $60. What happens to me when I don't set it, I get to rationalizing with myself. Okay, well, maybe $75. I'll go $75 because it might turn around. You don't want to do that. Follow the rules. Trading is best when you follow the rules. And Living My Dream told me this. He said you should have a target price of profit in mind. You should know all of that before you start the trade. And that's what you're doing when you set those stops and that loss. You have already taken yourself out of the equation. You have already said, if I lose $50, stop this trade. You have already said, if I make $100, stop this trade. You won't be like me. They're reasoning, if maybe I can lose 15 more dollars. Don't do that. Just follow the rules. You can always get back in a trade. You can always find another setup that works. So, yes, please, if you need some help with setting up OCO orders, that's where you set your stops right at the purchase. If you need some help with that, reach out to me. Not a problem. I'm more than happy to help. Somebody taught me right here in this forum because I left my class that I paid cash money for, and I didn't even know how to do an OCO order. I'm sure maybe they showed it somewhere. Perhaps I missed it. But I can help you with that. I can help you figure out how to get those. We can discuss the rationale for why we set our stops at the levels that we set them at. But yeah, it takes the stress away. It takes your personal all that emotion away because it's automated. The computer says stop. The computer said get out of there. Yeah. So do that. Those the two things I would say to anybody, especially if you're a new trader, understand and learn how to plot support and resistance. Understand how to look at price action. You always want to know what's the lowest the stock has traded at? What's the highest? Where did it close yesterday? How did it open relative to yesterday's close? Did it open above yesterday's close or below yesterday's close? Those are really simple things. So do that. Also set your stops in place. It takes all the guesswork out. Look at that. Let's go. We're gonna see Neo. I hope it keeps going up. Go Neo. Let's see where we okay. So far today. See, that's why I said Ford will pay you $100 a day. I don't care. If you want an easy $100 a day trade, trade Ford. You can trade it up, you can trade it down. The average trading range for Ford, I think it's like 50 cents. Where's Ford? Yes, 45 cents. So Ford has so far today, it's only gone up 17 cents. So we potentially have some more up or you have some more down. But 45 cents is the move, either up or down. I am telling you, Ford is an easy way to make $100 a day. And that is the perfect place for a beginning trader. Ford moves slow, it's a stable company, it's easy to plot out the support and resistance for Ford. It moves in a way that you can follow really easily. And you all know what? I'm new to Neo. I'm not mad at Neo because those contracts are so reasonable. We went kind of up the options chain and we paid $100 a contract and we really didn't have to because there were some that were cheaper than that. Go Ford. Okay. I think for today, you guys, we did some good stuff. Please do me a favor. If there's anybody who doesn't have access to the Google Drive, in that Google Drive are past Zoom study sessions. We have, I've gotten it organized now. I'm telling you, I'll just stay with me. I'm getting better every day. I learned how to organize our information by folders. So if you go to the Google Drive, there are candlestick resources. Um, it's all organized now. There, the Zoom sessions are in a folder. What else? There are about 4 folders in there. So I took everything, organized it, so it'll be easier for you to navigate. If you need access, you have to have an invitation. So send me an email from lacklegacy@gmail.com and I'll send you an invite so that you can have access to the free resources. Oh, Francis, you were asking me about you wanted to know how to enter and exit a trade. There is a handout in there that talks about how to enter a trade. So check that out when you get a chance. The Zoom sessions are absolutely worth it. I'm telling y'all, go back and look at some of them. One of them you should not miss is the one that Johnny did on the RSI setup. That was eye-opening for me, you all, because not only can you plot trend lines on your chart, you can plot trend lines with your RSI, that indicator, priceless. When I saw that, I was like, mind blown, mind blown. Okay, I'm gonna check this money, and if we're still up. Oh, hey, look at Neo. Hey y'all, hey y'all, we're doing it. Okay, let's check Neo. Neo just did that nice little jump up. Okay, who said that? Look at Neo making these new highs. This is what we want to see, y'all. Making new highs. I'm gonna hang in here. Hey Neo, my new best friend with reasonably priced contracts. Neo is I want to say they have something to do with like either semiconductors, it's tech. NEO's a tech stock. So check it out. That wasn't a bad little bump up real quick. If NEO continues to make new highs, I may have to move our limit if it gets up to, well, 1066. That's about 11 cents. I don't think NEO moves like that. Let's see what NEO's ATR is. Yeah, NEO's ATR is, which is average trading range, is 54 cents a day. And she's already done that, y'all. That's what I'm saying. We may need to just take these profits because NEO opened at $10. It's up exactly 54 cents. Could she go up more? Yes, she could. She absolutely could. But it would be unrealistic to think that NEO is going to shoot up $8 or $5 in a day. It's just not how it works. No, we could look at that back over time. So if you have your watch list set up, please add ATR, average trading range, to your watch list because it'll give you some idea of how that stock trades on a daily. So it would be unrealistic for us to think that NEO is going to go up $6. It's just not going to do that. First of all, it only trades average, it's $10. So it's not going to do that. But I'm going to keep watching this. I'm not mad at NEO. I like the way it moves too. I like that it moves slow. It doesn't do that. I don't like jerky equities that do that. You know who's like that? Tesla. Tesla will take you on a ride. Ooh, if you don't have the stomach for it, Tesla will jerk you around. QQQ can be like that too. You can be up $1 and then down $2 and up $1. That you gotta have a stomach for those. But I like Ford. I think I'm gonna start looking at NEO too, just because I kind of like the way it moves. I'm digging that. It doesn't trade jerky. It doesn't drag you. You aren't going to lose a lot of money because it's a relatively affordable equity, and it trades slowly. I'm okay with that. It's got volume. It's got all that stuff. It's got all the good stuff. So NEO, thank you. I don't know who introduced or who suggested NEO, but thank you. Yeah, you already know what goes up must come down. Okay, NEO is in the EV. Okay, it's the EV. Okay, cool. Oh, is that the? I forgot. I know it's got something. They're closely related to Tesla in some way. There you go. See, look at that. Look at Maryland. It develops, jointly manufactures and sells premium small electric vehicles. Check their history. All right. There y'all go. I love it. All right, ladies. That's gonna do it for us. I don't think I have anything else. I'm not gonna hold you guys. Did you get out of Tesla? I don't know about that one. I don't know. Tesla's a mover. You just have to have a stomach. You have to have a stomach to sit in it. I'm telling you, as long as it's Elon Twitter, away his Twitter fingers, keep him away from Twitter. You could be okay. Yeah, I want to see what Neo is going to do, y'all. If Neo gets above 1058, if 3 pennies, if it hits 59, if it hits a new high, I might hold it. I just might hold on to it. I just need to see the this being up here. It's been up there for a while. I don't know. It very little red down here. I don't know. It could happen. It could happen. 1056. I'm I like Neo. I don't know who brought it up, but thank you. I like Neo. Yep, I like Neo. I like the way it moves. Go Neo. Y'all just hang tight for just a few more minutes because I want to see if it makes a new high, we might be on something. Look at it. It's up 72 cents, 73 cents. Okay, we'll see. That's all this is. It's a waiting game. And it's like, when do you take your money? When do you take your profits? We're up $80 here. So we made 40 or 40. Y'all know we just bought Neo, so somebody just made lunch money on Neo and looking forward doing so we up $100 on those. Y'all, that's it. That's how I'm making money. That's how it works. So if you got time on your hands, I think this is the perfect skill for retired people. If you work from home, where you can set your trades up in the morning, set your stops and your losses, you can walk away from the trade. You don't have to sit at the computer like you see me. I'm sitting here. I don't sit like this when I'm trading for myself. I have learned to set my stops and my losses, and sometimes I have to walk away because I don't want to see it. Because watching it, you get tempted to jump in. No, go into that trade knowing what you're willing to risk, know that you aren't, set that stop loss and walk away. Let the thing work. Let it do what it does. So you don't have to be tied to your computer. That's why I think if you learn the skill, you make money. We made plenty of money today. This is just let me see. This is almost $300, y'all, today. Just today. $300. I started at 8:30, 9:30. No, I started at 7, a couple hours. $100 an hour. Who's making that kind of money sitting at home? Y'all, I got my socks on. I don't even have on shoes. If you can make $300 sitting your barefoot at your job, go for it. We made good money today, and that's all that matters. I know Elon is he'll have you pulling your hair out. Yep, it was a good day. Marilyn, thank you for everything. It was a good day to have a good day, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Y'all want to take it? Y'all want to cash out? Let's see. We're up $130. Somebody on the move. Who y'all see Neo? Oh shoot. Look at I told you if we set a new high. Bam, bam, bam. That's how we did it. I'm sticking with Neo. Look at this. That's okay. Look at that new high. See, look at this too. You see how it goes up and then it's a little relief? It has to because it's still up here. And that's nothing but a little pullback. And then she shoots up, she does another little push and a little pullback. Make another high. I wish you would. 1060. I'm cheering for it. Go, girl, you can do this. Get us up to 1060. I just want to see. Who wouldn't want to sit and watch money grow? I like watching money grow. I like what I see. One more new high, y'all. We could do this. One more new high. So Neo paid us dollars just like that. Very, very low entry. Let's look again. Yeah. How long were we in Neo? Less than an hour. $80 on Neo. Ford is playing around. Whatever. Yeah. I'm with somebody said cash it out. I'm with you on that one. If it doesn't make, I don't know, but look how long it's been up there. If it hits 1060, ooh, we are fighting and struggling. Yeah, I could watch this all day. And the other beauty of this is you can do this from anywhere. I'm sitting at home with y'all because I need a stable internet connection. But y'all, I have traded, y'all seen it. I've traded everywhere. I traded at the spa. When I was in Playa, oh my goodness. Those people were so sorry. They told me there was a quiet room at my spa in Playa. Girls, ladies, I would get my computer, get water, get set up. I would be in there all day long. Are you kidding me? All day trading at the spa. That is nothing like making money while you chilling. That's just a good feeling, period. Okay, so we'll leave it. I'll keep watching it, y'all. I'll keep an eye out because I don't want to lose any money. Okay, I'll get it out of there. I'll keep watching Neo The platform is perfect for trading on the go. Yep. But you know what? Yeah, I would take my computer though, because I wasn't comfortable. First of all, I need to see everything. I'm nosy. I want to see all the charts. I wanna see, I wanna be able to look at I want full functionality. So I would take my laptop with me and go to the spa, go to the park, any place where I could get a decent internet connection. Hey, that's fertile ground. Let's see. No, she's struggling with another new high, but it took a minute to get this one too, so all we need is one more penny up. I do appreciate too how you can see how 1 penny, affects the price. So $65. 1 penny seems to be like $15. So if we get a penny up, we're up to $80. A penny down, we're down to $65. You can't beat that, y'all. So if it drops below, because I don't want to give any of this back. If it drops below 10.55, I'm selling it. I'll let it do whatever it's gonna do because I like that this RSI, they're playing around. But if it drops, I'm telling you all now, if it drops below 10.55, I'm gonna sell, and we'll know shortly. Come on, baby. We need 1 penny. 1 penny. Okay. Well, I'll keep watching. Y'all don't have to sit here and watch with me. All right, folks. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody who tuned in today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. Please share. You all, I have to share this with y'all. Do you all know 60% of people who watch are not subscribed? That is insane. That means 4 out of 10 people are subscribed. The other six, I don't know. They just come, they watch. And that's good for new eyeballs, but y'all push that subscribe button and share the channel with somebody else. Anybody, if you need access to the Google Drive, don't forget email me. If you need help getting your Think Swim set up, schedule an appointment with me, you can hit me on my website, legacy.com. Any of those ways, I'll get back to you in a flash. It has been a ball, y'all. I love making money with y'all. I will see you guys back here next Tuesday. Oh, I will be in Mexico City with my baby girl, so I'll keep y'all posted because my grandboy is gonna be in town. And so I don't know. We're going to do lots of kid stuff with him. So I'll let you guys know what next week looks like because I'll be there all next week in Mexico City. So hopefully we can get a live in at least one of those days. But if not, I'll post it on the community tab. All right, folks. See everybody next week. Take care. Make money, make money, make money. Thank y'all for hanging in with the technical difficulties too. We'll see you soon. Bye bye, everybody.